different channel, don't
We're now streaming.
I? Okay. Previously on Curse of Strahd, Eric was here. Now he isn't. You finished the Tome of Strahd. You now know everything about him, and you remember all of it. As you came out of your trance-like state, Father Lucian was hurriedly walking towards you when he realized that you were coming round. Trying to give you an urgent message about the consecration. Why do I keep getting that wrong? About the consecration of the church, and a shadow assassin drove a dagger into his back, and combat began. And you dealt with both the assassins, who were trying to escape, as it happened. And yeah, Father Lucian is lying on the ground in a pool of blood.
Did we heal him?
I don't know if we did.
No.
We started, yeah?
We have, Dylan.
Yeah.
Is Craig joining?
I'm assuming they'll join at some point.
Sorry, carry on.
Yeah, I don't know if we did heal him.
I don't think I have, because I've still got all my healing points, but I'll probably do some healing. Did he get bit? I can't remember.
No, he just got
Got
knifed.
stabbed in the back.
He got knifed. All right. Yeah, I'm probably gonna walk over to Father, whatever he's called, I can't remember, and lay my hands on him and say a prayer to the gods of the ancients, or whatever it is that my one is, and I might give him like 5 healing points. I don't imagine he'd have a lot.
He is back to full health.
Oh, excellent.
That isn't. In fact, that's an overheal.
Well, he's feeling really good then, isn't he? Excellent.
He starts coming to, and you see the wound on his back. The blood is already drying. The wound on his back is closing up as you call upon the power of the ancients, and he starts to come to, and he says, "Oh, my children, what happened?"
You were attacked by an assassin.
He kind of looks kind of confused at first, and then he realizes, and he says, "Oh, yes, that's why I have to tell you the consecration didn't work. The undead are here."
Clearly. Do we know why?
Well, you he's looking for words, and he says, I haven't performed a consecration in decades, and I was hoping you could help, but maybe you need to practice a little more."
Yes. Well,
Do you remember helping him with the consecration
Yeah.
a few sessions ago?
I thought we did really good.
No, you did really bad. You failed pretty much every roll.
Oh, no.
Perhaps we should try again.
Sounds like a good idea.
I'll just point out that as you look out the window of the church and you see the sun starting to get low.
Oh, Bill, can you not do this one?
Do what?
You can do this sort of stuff, can't
It's not
you?
low, is it? The sun.
It's
It's
almost dusk.
kind of, yeah, it's kind of getting dusk time.
Trying to whip out
Bloody
your
hell.
Tome of Dusk enchantments.
So what am I trying to do?
Consecrate.
No, I can't consecrate, I don't think. I've got...
We learnt
Yeah,
consecrate
I'm
last time, didn't
sure.
we?
Wait, I think I was there.
We did.
I thought Dylan got it as well.
No.
Just out.
Anyway,
Come in. Hello, is that it? No. Got a lot of reading.
have you not done your homework?
I've read it all a couple of times, but I can't remember.
Oh no, there's
What
loads in
happened
there.
there.
Hallow will do it.
Who?
Hello.
Hallow will do it.
Yeah.
But it's a level 5 spell.
So that means do I cast with disadvantage? Yeah.
No, you what level spells can you cast? What's your highest level in your spell list?
3, I think. So,
So does that
Fourth.
mean you know the spell but you can't do it?
That
4th
means
is my highest.
4th. All right. So if the spell is a higher level that you are able to cast, you must succeed on a DC 10 plus the spell's intelligence spell's level. So you need to roll an intelligence arcana check. You need to get 15 or above because it's a 5th level spell, isn't it?
So I kind of check.
Yep. So you drop to your knees and start reading from this book, and about halfway through, because it's going to take you about 10 minutes to do this. Halfway through reading this book, Father Lucian is looking really uncomfortable, and he keeps like glancing back to the statue of the Morning Lord, and then looking at you, Keris,
Me.
you, Keris, and you, Marlowe, looking really confused. Then looking back at this demon who is performing a hallow spell.
We're trying to change his alignment, Father.
Oh, didn't do very
No,
well either.
you messed it up on purpose, didn't you?
Let's take a role play. Let's say I did.
Hi guys, you're
Hello, Craig.
Hello.
Hi.
embarrassing in it. Day one and I'm late.
Yeah,
Tisk tisk.
like being late for your first day at work.
I was like, I was hunting ghosts. If it's any consolation.
It's fine. Yeah, the we were just catching up with the story. The Church of Saint Androl, the cleric and the paladin had previously tried to consecrate it after the bones were stolen, and failed. And
yeah.
I left it until now to let them know. When the two very, very undead shadow assassins came and basically butchered, well, didn't butcher him, but stabbed Father Lucian, who is the priest of the church. And using the Tome of Strahd, the Tiefling Warlock is now attempting to perform a Hallow spell.
Badly.
Did you roll? Oh, you roll an 8.
I can't imagine what could
I
go
can't
wrong.
imagine
here,
what could
you
go
know?
wrong here, you know?
I'm also
broadcasting on Roll20. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay. Right, so you roll an 8. So how many? Well, we said 7. Okay, so Father Lucian says, "No, not like that," and he takes the book from you, and has a quick rifle through it, and he says, "What is this?"
It's the Tome of Strahd.
As soon as you say that, he drops it on the floor, and he starts doing his version of, well, the Morning Lord's version of crossing himself.
So I'm going to pick it up and say, my Tome of Strahd.
And he says, "Try again, but you must believe."
Right. Try again with belief then.
Once again with feeling. This is your second attempt.
What a shame Tarek's not here to like give you some bonuses.
Oh,
Ah, look at that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he says that was much better. I have never seen anything quite like this. I'm going to pray to the Morning Lord and beg his forgiveness for allowing this. And he wanders off to the altar, and he drops to his knees and starts praying.
I might go pray with him.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I think I'll join you as well. Won't hurt.
Yeah. You both get inspiration from this.
Oh, nice.
Smooth.
And I'm just sat there watching Amadong.
You know,
No.
all of his newfound spells.
New, but not yet found.
Ah,
If
fair
I
dues.
do recall, we were sort of taught the consecration spell properly last time. Is it
Last
worth-
time you tried, you got the consecration spell. Like,
Yeah. So
Oh no.
could I not have another
possibly Keris as well.
could I not have another stab at it?
Well, Hallow will do it.
Yeah, but if it's clearly
For now.
making the priest uncomfortable,
I think it's a bit late for that.
fair enough.
Do you know what? It says in the Tome of Strahd that it takes 10 minutes for the ritual, but when you actually read the spell, it says 24 hours.
Oh,
I think
right.
casting time 24 hours. Let's just say that it's temporary, but you're going to have to sort something out.
Long term.
But the undead, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead cannot enter this area. I think that includes your dragon. Ramadan.
Right. So I can't enter the church now.
Your dragon would just fizzle out, wouldn't it?
Yeah. The same with my fiend, if she were to come about.
It was a fiend.
What was a fiend? Oh yeah,
Dragon.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Right. So the day is drawing to a close in the town of Vallaki. It's only a few hours left until the Festival of the Burning Sun, and I believe you have
A dinner
a dinner
appointment.
date.
Dinner date, yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Probably should have a look over that way, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
We dress for the occasion.
yeah. As you're having this conversation, Father Lucian stops praying, and he says, "Dinner date."
Yes, with Lady Huachta.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that thought that.
I believe that's how you say it. Huachta.
Father Lucian says, "Bless you, my child."
Thank you, Father.
What were you saying?
Lady Huachta.
He looks at you with surprise, and he says, "Lady Voctor,
Yes, that's the one.
you will need to clean yourselves up before you go there."
She's not one of these prim and proper types, is she?
You could say that.
Goodness. Is there any way we can freshen up?
The inn.
Oh. Yes, of course.
Oh, did you manage to steal that wine?
Checked. Oh, should we head over to the inn?
Yes, let's head to the inn. I need a scrub.
I also have to check something in my if it's been kept in my loincloth. That's not me being dirty. That's something I have to check.
And
Excellent.
what's the result? Is it there?
Hang on. So I'm whispering this to the group. So you know that dead guy, beheaded guy's ring that I took. I've got to check if it's there.
Does it produce wine?
I don't know what it does. I just took it.
Hmm.
So I'm going to reach into my loincloth and search for this ring, but away from the priest because I'm sure he's already mortified enough. So reach in. Is it there, Peter, or is it?
I can't remember what ring you're talking about.
What's his name? Leo Destani's ring when we were
Leo-
in the
Leo
monastery?
Delisnia.
Delisnia, yeah.
Yeah, you do have the ring.
Oh, nice. All right, sweet. I'll pop it back in my...
Everything that you took whilst you were in the book, you still have.
Oh, sweet. We're rich guys.
It doesn't look, as you pick it up, it doesn't look anywhere near as shiny as it was when you first saw it.
It has been in my loincloth.
Probably, yeah.
Grubby.
So, time for a clean.
Okay. So you hop down to the inn.
Yep.
Ring of Winter's Flesh it was, wasn't it? Something like that. No, yeah.
Did we ever do detect magic on it, or?
Oh, it said it. I've wrote down here. I'm just going through my scribbled note. Will kill Strahd. Ring of Winter's Flesh, but it didn't work, did it? It just did
Well, we-
fall.
Yeah.
Brad turned into mist
Did it?
when he activated the spell in the ring.
I thought Strahd. Yeah. All right. Maybe it does work. I don't know.
Should I put it on?
Yeah.
Uh,
As you place the ring on your finger, you feel nothing at all. Nothing. Just
oh,
the ring. Practice. You feel slightly underwhelmed.
never mind then.
So you're back at the inn. Have a tavern background there. No.
You got a different band on now. That's all. You've been here before.
It's like the Cantina band from Star Wars. They only know 2 tunes.
Play this.
Okay. You arrive back at the inn. Are you running straight to your bedrooms to write in your diaries, or are you going down for a drink first, or what are you doing?
We'll go down for a drink, I think, and hand these bottles of wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got 6 bottles of wine to hand over.
The
Carry on.
usual patrons are there. So you've got your 2 hunters. I don't know if you can. Oh, you can't see the hunters, can you? Thanks for that. Yeah, your 2 usual hunters. Oh no, sorry, those are the Vactor kids, and the 2 teenagers. Those are the hunters there. And some random commoners. And at the table in the corner, you see a figure you haven't seen before.
What does he look like?
He is a hooded figure, quite short, quite short. Green hands.
Green hands because of
Drinking.
the light, or literally got green hands?
Hands. Extremely short.
Almost like a dwarf.
Shorter.
Gnome?
You've seen dwarves before. This is shorter.
Good lord.
Goblin.
Ramadan gets it. Even though he's from an entirely different plane of existence, he knows goblins. As you look around the room, a few people, including the 2 hunters, are looking at him kind of suspiciously. Like they're drinking, but they're not talking. They're just kind of, their eyes keep darting over to him.
Go and approach him. Good day,
So the
good sir.
cleric saunters up to him.
Okay. Good day.
I don't mean to pry, but you seem to be a little bit of a stranger in a strange land, shall we say?
Absolutely. I'm a travelling merchant, of course. The name's Ziggy.
Ah, Ziggy. Pleasure to meet you. My name's Marlowe. These are my fellow compatriots over by the bar. Just wondering, who are you?
He says, I'm an emissary of Luskan. I'm here on a trade deal, after all.
Oh, trade deal. Are you oh, I don't want to be rude. Please don't take offence. A goblin?
He says, of course I am. And he kind of tips the brow of his cap and extends his hand out, and it should be quite obvious to you then that he's a goblin. It's quite sharp clawed.
I'll shake his hand. Well met. Barovia's a strange place, not often frequented by strangers, as we've found out. We've been given quite the cold shoulder in certain places in this town, or this country, should I say. What brings you here, apart from this trade deal? Are you staying long? Are you heading straight back to wherever you're from, or...?
He says, well, you know, hopefully it'll be a quick job, but we'll see. I've just popped a ride in here with a trade caravan, and hopefully I can
Vistani?
be in and out. And that's the guys, yeah. Nice folk, actually.
I see.
He says, sit, come drink with me if you want.
Of course, yes, I'll join you in your drink.
So Ziggy sees this as an opportunity to get people to come and be with him because he's getting some funny looks from the other patrons, to be honest. He's quite well dressed, you notice. Actually, he wears like a smoking jacket, almost like a cowboy hat, but then with like a bit like a raggy cloak. Not a perfect one. It's a bit like it's been kind of cut out of a bigger cloak, to be honest with you, because naturally it's fairly hard to find goblin-sized clothing.
I assume you're quite a successful trader. You're
says,
dressed very well.
Yeah, he says, I do well for myself, yeah. And you notice he doesn't squawk like a normal, like, goblin-style yip-yip almost accent. He talks normally and good common.
Are you pure goblin, or are you a half-breed?
He says, no, pure goblin. He says, I've just always lived my life in a city, and I'm privileged, you know?
Yes, no, pleasure to meet you, sir. I was wondering if you've encountered much of Barovia. Have you been here
this
very long?
is my first visit, he says.
Really? Yes. Well, we've been here a few. Do you know what? I don't know. It feels like months, but it might even be weeks. It might not even be days. Time seems to move funny here. So if
He pulls a pocket watch out and goes, noted. My watch seems to be okay.
Yes, it's we struggle to maintain a grip on time. But yes, if you care to join us, if you wish, we're always happy to help fellow travellers. We are all from very far away, and so we know how daunting it can be travelling alone in such a wild land. I'm not
He
sure.
says, I'm quite used to traveling alone. You know, as a wandering merchant, you and trade partner of Luskan, you do these things. But absolutely, I'd be glad of the company. He said.
I would imagine as a goblin you often get spurned, shall we say.
Well, you know, people look down on my kind, as you're well aware. But I've managed to prove them wrong so far. And he kind of wipes down his clothes to kind of show them off a little bit. Like, you know, he's got fairly fine clothes on, you know.
Well, yes, I'll just introduce you to the rest of our group. I'll call the other guys over to get their attention. Omadon and the like,
Yep.
and Keris and not Tarek,
Not Tarek.
Tarek.
because he's not
Deleted them.
Do we have a reason for Tarek not being, or has he just sort of disappeared?
It didn't give him enough time to work it in.
Fair enough.
So
Tarek's just
you've left him in the church and he's just stood there vacantly.
fair enough.
He's off doing bard things to
Bard
the
things.
fair
Join the
maidens of
choir.
Barovia.
Yes. These are my travelling companions. We are not too familiar with one another. We only just met, as I said, as we kind of all entered this strange realm through various means.
He says, what's brought you here? Of course, I'm here on trade. Well, you know, what brought you to Barovia yourself?
I struggle to remember now how I got here. I recall being pushed into the mists and arriving from my past life.
You were buried.
Buried. Yes, oh, there you go. I forgot that.
Wow.
It's been a few sessions.
Buried alive.
Yeah.
He scratches his chin a little bit and takes a puff on his cigar, and he's like, that is peculiar.
It is, yes. I won't lie. There are times I wonder if I've actually passed on. But, you know.
Well, he said, I can tell you well and truly you're alive, friend.
That is heartening to know. Yes, sorry, my apologies. My companions, Omadon, the big chap there with the frightly looking face, but a hell of a man, a very good caster, handy in a pinch. My dear fellow Keris is a lady of the cloth, shall we say, frightfully good with a mace and sword, and also very good with a healing spell. Very, very helpful. And our newest adventurers, this fine young person, Felston. A bit frightening looking, but trust me, you'll warm up to them quite quickly.
Half orc.
Well,
I'm sure I will. So now we've heard where you're coming from. Where might you find folk be heading?
Well, this fine evening we've got a previous dinner arrangement with Lady Wacht.
And he pulls out an invite that he's also received. He's like, funny you should say that.
Good lord.
And he unrolls it. He said, me too, strangely enough.
That is bizarre.
How
Well.
peculiar.
Oh, peculiar. Where did you get this invitation?
He said, I was handed it by the barkeep, actually, when I got here. But seeing as I'm here to build trade relations, I find it a good opportunity to flex my social skills, shall I say?
Yes. Yes. No. Absolutely. It's always good to make connections, isn't it? There is one question I have to ask you. What do you know of the the being called Strahd?
He says,
The
Never
music
heard of the guy.
stops when you say that.
I did sort of drop my voice. I didn't sort of shout it for.
I'll have a stealth check.
Hang on. Dip. Stealth. 15?
The music continues.
Yeah. The
okay.
Strahd.
He said, it's just another name in a pile to me.
You have no knowledge of his deeds or.
Oh, he says, no, I live my life one job at a time.
Well, good to know. I think I should go and get ready. I'm quite a frightful state. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to change.
No problem. He kind of nods and just takes another sip of his beer.
Am I to assume that everybody's going to get dressed in their finest?
I don't think I've got anything else to wear apart from me arm. I
Correct.
might shine it, spit polish it. I'm gonna spit polish it.
Wachter.
Use Mike's spit. Yeah. Sorry, Milos.
Okay, so you're all suited and booted and polished up. It is now nighttime, pretty much. The sun has set. Are you leaving for Lady Wachters?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do this. I have to explain that to Craig at some point.
I assume there's some reference in there, yeah.
It's one of Pete's favourite tunes that he used to play on the loading screen.
Yeah. It's the theme tune from Vampire the Masquerade. I had it as like a landing page tune, and we had it on for so long that it's all anybody can think about now.
I'm glad I avoided that brainwashing, and then to be quite honest.
Okay, so I'll just drop you all randomly. Delete Tarek. Oh, bad. You Bear with. Yeah, you arrive at Vakter House after somebody had pointed it out to you. I don't remember who it was now. This house seems disgusted with itself. A slouching roof hangs heavy over furrowed gables. A moss-covered walls sag and bulge under the weight of the vegetation. As you study the house's sullen countenance, you hear the edifice actually groan. Only then do you realize the extent to which the house hates what it has become. And you are at the door. I haven't revealed the door. Let me reveal the door. There you go.
Ziggy kind of side-eyes his companions and says, I'm not going to lie, I was expecting something a little more grandiose.
This probably was grandiose some years ago.
This house used to be very grand. You can tell. But like everything in Barovia, there's no real means of repairing stuff or building stuff you've seen.
I quite like the character. I'm gonna go and knock on the door.
Yeah, so Amadon walks up the door and raps on it. The front door looks substantial, shall we say. And as you knock on the door, a servant opens a small window, like cut into the door at eye height, and says, "State your business."
We are here for the evening meal to meet Lady Wagner.
Surely you mean Lady Vakter.
That's what I said, Lady Wagner.
Nicolas. That's all I'm thinking at this point.
He looks at each one of you suspiciously, and then he shuts the little door, and then you hear a quite large number of locks and latches and everything being drawn, and the front door opens into a narrow vestibule with 3 stained glass doors in wooden frames leading from it.
Enter.
Okay. I wouldn't bother too much with the tokens because this is more descriptive again, as with everything in this game. Yeah, so two closets flank the front door, and the not the waiter, what's it called? They're called the servant. The servant stands there, kind of looking expectantly.
I'm not wearing a coat, thanks.
He looks to whoever is wearing a coat.
Yeah, I've got a cloak. I'll hand him my cloak.
Okay, so he takes your cloak and puts it in the closet, and he opens the door for you. And he takes you into the parlor. So let me uncover some areas here. Yes, he leads you into the parlor where a very rich-looking lady is waiting for you. And the servant announces, and he says, "Your guests, my lady," and he goes and stands in the corner. Here, three elegant couches surround an oval table made of black glass. All are set in front of a blazing hearth, above which hangs the portrait of a smirking nobleman sporting a broken nose and a tangle of hair graying at the temples. Several smaller portraits hang on the north wall. And the lady stands, and she kind of bows, but only slightly, and she says, "Welcome, Vakter House."
Thank you for the invite. Most gracious of you.
She says, I am Lady Lydia Wachter.
Welcome.
Is not sorry. I. Excuse me. It's the age. I am Fiona Wachter.
Fiona. Lady Vactor, thank you once again for this fine invite for this lovely meal. Very much looking forward to it.
Yes, of course. And she kind of points to the table. Kind of gestures to it, and she says, "Please, please, please sit."
Alright.
So as you all plonk yourselves down, the waiter, the butler brings out was it Red Dragon wine? The best wine that there is in Barovia, and there's a couple of bottles on it, and just kind of pours some in each glass. And
This seems to be quite good stuff.
she raises a glass, and she says, "Welcome." And kind of
Cheers.
takes a drink.
Chin chin.
We'll join her in the toast and
Cheers. Yeah.
Cheers.
I'm not actually going to drink it, just pretend to.
You see her kind of momentarily pause and look at you, and she carries on drinking. And she says, "So, how are you finding Barovia?"
Fascinating.
Fascinating.
Yes.
That's a good word. What's the most fascinating thing you've seen?
Zombies, the undead, skeletons,
Ooh,
a trash monster that I had to penetrate to kill a child. That was quite fascinating.
A bit extreme.
The bone grinder was quite interesting. Seeing the children being made into pies, that was quite eye-opening.
oh, that
Ziggy
ghastly.
sat there with a raised eyebrow, like, "What the fuck have I signed up for here?" Like,
Mhm.
whoa.
Just chuckle.
She says,
And
she
wink at
says,
Ziggy.
"Oh, that dreadful mill. I heard it burned down.
Yes, we did that.
It was about time." Really?
Oh yes, yes. We thought a good cleansing would suit the place.
Pray tell, what became of the ladies of that particular establishment?
Very dead, very dead.
All of them.
Yes.
I think we missed one.
We might have missed one, but we'll catch up with them soon enough. But yes, the rest
Looks-
are burning
looks
corpses.
She looks slightly concerned for you, and she says, "Do you miss Morgantha?"
Yeah.
How do you know her name?
Everybody knows Morgantha. Surprised nobody warned you of her earlier.
Well,
What do you know about her?
Pardon?
What do you know about her? What could you give us any advice about where she might flee to, or any
She-
of her powers?
My dear fellow, Morgantha does not flee. She bides her time. You better watch out for yourselves. Assuming she hasn't already visited you. Tarek
Yeah.
isn't here to tell the tale.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
So what's Morgantha capable of? What's she done before?
Morgantha is, she used to, well, she maybe still works for Lord Strahd. He says this name quite loudly without a care in the world.
my lady, if you don't mind me asking, you seem very comfortable saying Lord Strahd's name. Everywhere we've gone in Barovia so far, they seem to revile it.
Oh, poppycock.
Are you familiar with the Lord?
Yes, I am familiar with him. And let me ask you a question. You think of Valaki?
The people are miserable because there's festivals every week.
It does
Yes.
seem a very downtrodden place. I think it was quite a shining star years and years ago, but I'd imagine it's gone downhill somewhat.
think it's gained
Yes.
or anything.
And how do you feel about these festivals?
I've not been to one.
You oh, you've been here less than a week.
Yes.
True.
Um, she says, you met the burgomaster,
Mm.
Sir Malakovich. She says it with kind of a slightly hostile tone in her voice.
Yes, we've crossed paths, and I assume you're not a fan.
Um, that's it's a slightly unpleasant topic. How did you find the man? Did you take the measure of him?
Um, Seems to live his life in fear.
That is very true. That is very true.
But pleasant enough. Seems to be a little bit in denial.
In denial of?
Well, thinking these festivals are proving useful.
Hmm. Yes, you are quite right about that.
But then, obviously, the town hasn't suffered much under Lord Strahd, so I would imagine they're doing some use.
Um. Yes. Maybe. Maybe not. And let me be plain with you. How did you feel about him?
Neither here nor there, really. He didn't try and kill us, so that was a bonus.
Hmm.
We've
Bit
not had a lot of
disappointed.
luck here. But yes, not much of a man, shall we say.
Hmm. Quite. And she takes a sip of her wine, and kind of lingers on that sentiment. And she says, did you meet his family by any chance? He's very interested, by the way, in
Yeah.
all
we
these
did.
questions. And
Wait.
did you meet her little pig of a son?
We did.
Hmm. He live?
Sorry.
He live?
He did just by the skin of his teeth.
Hmm. He's visibly disappointed by this.
What is your interest in the sun?
Interest is that little pig should be killed like a little pig for what he did to my daughter.
Pray
What-
tell, let us know.
Well, I don't actually know what he did to her, but she has lost her mind. Presumably, some kind of spell that little piglet has been dabbling with.
Well, she's lucky in that sense then.
How so?
She's not
But
dead for one.
She's just lost her mind, yeah.
Hmm. She nods to the butler, and he kind of flicks his fingers, and a couple of the maids start bringing in some like entrees, and appears to be ham and kind of lightly wilted vegetables. And he says, those are from our own vegetable garden outside. And as the food starts coming out, from upstairs you hear meow, meow.
Oh, not more cats.
And she kind of nods to her butler again, and one of the maids and one of the like maid waitresses comes and takes one of the plates and heads upstairs. But that was literally somebody saying meow. It wasn't a meow.
It was
That
a
was
cat.
someone saying the word meow.
Okay.
Creepy.
Yeah.
Well, can you tell us your opinion of the man?
My opinion is well known around town. I suppose you are travelers to this
We
land, so
are,
you.
yes, we are foreigners, my lady. We aren't
Yes.
familiar with the politics of this fine town.
She looks at you over her glass and she says, "Yes, I'm well aware." And she says, "I have absolutely no time for that man."
Is he your competitor? Are you jealous that he's the burgomaster?
Jealous. She kind of she raises her voice when she says the word jealous, and then she kind of lowers her tone again, and she says, "My dear fellow, jealous isn't the correct word."
Angry?
He says, "Everybody thought that when Vargas took over from his father, things would get better, and anything would make things better after his father and the hangings. And whilst the hangings have stopped, these infernal weekly festivals and the people in the stockades, the people of Valaki in the stockades, just for not smiling. Did you know that he puts people in stockades for not smiling?" She's starting to get. She looks like she's the kind of the person that's usually very, very calm and collected. She's starting to get quite het up about it, and the butler does a. She looks at him and she kind of straightens, and she says, "I have no time for the man."
Oh. Fair enough.
And by now it's quite obvious that the only topic of conversation has been the burgomaster.
Yeah, it's
How-
awfully strange, doesn't it?
Yes. How long have you stayed here, my lady? Have you been here for long?
My family goes back generations.
Oh, please do
Town.
tell.
Certainly longer than those Alakoviches.
Question: if anything was to happen to the burgomaster, where would that leave you? Is there a lineage to the position of burgomaster?
She looks at you coyly, and she's obviously a yes. And she says, "My dear fellow, that would be speculation."
Sorry to interject, but would it not go to the burgomaster's son?
She says, she got quite wound up with the idea of that, and she says, "The idea of that little pig becoming burgomaster, I can't." And she starts fanning her face with her tissue.
Ziggy says, "Never mind, my lady. People have accidents all the time," with a bit of a strange smile on his face.
He leans forward on the table. She says, "Actually, let us engage in some speculation. What kind of accident are we talking about?"
I
Do
don't
you
know.
remember the old bone grinder? We're quite good with the occasional flame.
I've seen it
we're very
myself.
quite
A
good.
trip on the stairs. Maybe they just don't wake up one morning. Who knows, right?
Rotate and
A lovely thought.
smile.
Harris is not happy about where this conversation's going, and she's like giving daggers to Ziggy and Amadon.
He looks back and he notices. He's like, "Fear not. We just jest. It's just play and dinner talk, of course."
Lady Fiona looks kind of flattered by that comment, and she makes herself perk up, and she nods to the butler, and then they bring out the chicken. It's the biggest chicken you've ever seen, and it's roasted to perfection. And as it's placed on the table, it's kind of half sliced already. You start hearing again, meow, 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 meow,
Do you have
And
a cat, lady? I can't help but notice there's some kind of feline presence.
she says, not quite. She's very uncomfortable by this question. But she nods to the butler, and a maid comes out and takes a couple of slices of chicken and goes upstairs. She says that becomes quite sad, and she says, "That is my daughter, Stella."
Oh, is she all right?
No, she isn't.
Is there anything we can
This
do?
is the work. This is the work of that Valakovich,
The elder or the junior?
the junior.
Oh, what happened?
Hmm, it was supposed to be a marriage of convenience, shall we say?
Hmm.
And when they brought her back to me, she thinks she's a cat.
What? An actual cat, or think she's a cat?
She thinks she's a cat.
Oh.
Tell me. Do you adventurers you seen anything like this before? This madness? Do you know how to deal with madness?
It could be anything, really. It could be a polymorph spell's gone wrong, perhaps.
I don't think she isn't an actual cat. Yeah, I hope you understand this.
No. But it's gone wrong, so may not have transformed into a cat, but maybe the body and mindset of a cat. If you
You'd be able to
understand.
take a look at her and maybe just tell me what if you've seen this before.
I would happily have a look, but I can't
She
guarantee anything.
as you're talking, she nods to her butler and she like urges him, and he kind of looked quite surprised. And she kind of gives him like an evil look, and he heads upstairs. And very shortly after, he comes back down, and you can quite distinctly hear a bell sound. And don't be alarmed by this, but yeah. Young girl comes in on all fours. She is dressed like a cat, and she has a bell around her neck. And the butler is kind of leading her, but he's very, very uncomfortable with this situation, and he just drops the lead. And she just looks at you all, and she goes, "Ow," and licks her hand.
How big is she?
She's a 20-year-old girl,
Normal size.
as big as a 20-year-old girl.
Can I, because obviously she's meowing, can I try to speak to her using speak with animals?
Okay.
Just to see if I can get any sense out of her.
Okay. So you
Don't know what I need to do for
I
her.
don't think
Sorry.
you need to roll anything.
Or not. Right. What's she
Divination.
called? Stella.
Yeah. So you use your speak with animals ability, and are you speaking to her?
Can she understand? Yeah, I'm gonna say, "Hiya, Stella. Are you okay?"
In what cat speak?
Yeah, in cat, of course, in cat speak. Yeah.
Okay. She looks at you and she literally says, "Meow."
Oh, you've right. It was worth a shot.
It was. I've got lesser restoration. It says you touch a creature and can either end either one disease or one condition afflicting it. But
Does it specifically say what condition?
yeah, it does. It says blind, deafened, or paralysed, or poisoned.
Okay.
I've got. Go on. Sorry. Does that work? You reckon?
Lady Fiona says, "Oh, Oh, we've tried all these things already.
Oh, I've got remove curse.
She says, well, we've taken her to the priest, who's been able to do nothing about it. Suppose there's no harm in trying.
Okay. Yeah, it's just a touch, and instantaneous. So I will
Okay.
try remove
You-
curse.
You put your hand on her head, and you whisper those beautiful magic words for lifting curses. And and Stella looks at you and she says, "Meow, meow." She literally jumps on the table, grabs a piece of chicken, and runs it to the corner, and starts eating it.
Could she have a mental disease?
Lady Fiona says, "I told you, I'm pretty sure she's mad. Whatever that boy did to her, it drove her insane."
I assume you've not spoken to the boy to find out what he's actually done to her.
I would kill him if I ever saw him.
Ah,
That
well,
little pig.
perhaps maybe we can get to the bottom of it.
I do hope so.
We have a way with him.
Oh, you leave that to me. I mean, I'm no wizard or anything like that, but to me, it seems like it doesn't seem like she's mad, but it's more like she's a cat, like acting like a cat's in her body, if that makes sense.
I'd be able to talk to her if there was. I would think.
If you tell me what your actions are going to be, I'll tell you what happens. What do you do?
I'm gonna bend on the ground and I'm gonna stick up my hand. I'm gonna go psh, 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 psh.
You're gonna pss, 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 pss.
I'm gonna psh, 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 psh.
Are you? So okay. So you're what? You're just putting your hand down.
Yeah, and just sort of like backing it, going psh, 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 psh.
She walks up to you on all fours and kind of rubs her face on your hand.
I'm gonna turn and look at the others and go, this is how a cat acts. I mean, is there any sort of spell to, shall we say, swap the bodies, or can you do that with magic?
Can I just think back to when we were in that room? Did we not kill all the cats?
They were skeleton cats.
Yeah.
And they asked, they could speak to me, and they told me to kill them.
I'm thinking if she's been swapped with one of them cats, it may be too late.
But would she not tell us if she was a cat? If she'd been a cat? But they were normal cats,
Maybe
weren't
she's
they?
been hypnotised to think she's a cat. Can anyone hypnotise? I don't know if that's a thing.
No, I don't have that power.
No, I don't think she's an actual cat. I don't know. I think she thinks she's a cat, but she's not.
Can I try persuading her to speak in common?
Oh, swear for God.
Tell me what you're doing.
I'm going to say, come on, I'm pretty sure you're human and you can speak common like the rest of us.
She looks at you and hides under the table.
Could you, maybe for your family here, looking after you and everything, maybe just for 5 minutes and tell them whereabouts you are in your life.
Under the table.
She's under. I'm still talking to her under the table. Yeah, I've got my head under the table.
Can't quite see her.
Uh,
You do.
Ziggy's munching away on chicken. He's like lost all decorum and manner. He's just like, whoa.
Might be worth grabbing the little pig boy tomorrow and having a chat.
You reckon?
I think we can do that.
That's good. Could I just try one thing before we do? Because I have a feeling that she might have like a mental disease, or she's been scared.
Give me a medicine check.
Right. a medicine check. What did I get?
You are certain she has a mental disease.
Okay, well I maybe can cure her then, because I can cure diseases. I can cure one disease, mental disease. Count, yeah.
Did it say?
I'm gonna give it a go.
You
Okay.
casting?
Yeah, I'm casting lay on hands pool, and I've got to use 5 hit points, and I can heal or cure the target of one disease or neutralize one poison affecting it for 5 hit points. So I'm gonna cure cat disease. I don't know. Whatever's affecting her, like whether she's scared or
I'll tell you now that because because you rolled a 20 medicine check, you are certain that you are curing for a mental disease.
mental. Okay.
So let's have it.
Right, I'm gonna collar her with a bit of chicken and get her.
She comes over. She's under the table.
I'm gonna get her out of the table though.
Right.
And, like,
It's a bit
stroke her.
awkward because she is a human and not a cat, so she's kind of she pushes a chair out so she can get out. And she's kind of stood next to you, and she says, "Well, she's on all fours saying, meow."
Okay, so I'm just gonna stroke her and because I've got to touch my hands on her and say, you know, the power of the ancients remove this this affliction, and yeah, hope that does whatever it needs to do.
She stands up. She looks at her mother. She screams, "I hate you!" And she runs upstairs.
That was productive.
Well, we seem to have done that. Well done, Keris.
And Lady Fiona is like, oh, you've done it. I don't know how to thank you.
Maybe that's one we can think of later, hey?
I am in your debt.
How would she hate you?
I know why. The marriage of convenience. I was trying to fall into the good graces of the burgomaster and kind of arranged for her to marry his little kid of a son.
Did you know he was a little so-and-so?
Of course not. Sir, I love my daughter. I would never put her in harm's way knowingly.
Well, that's good to know.
I'm not sure I believe her. Can I cast Divine Sense on her just to make sure that she's like a? I don't know. I think she might not be a human.
You get nothing from here, although there is the smell of death in the air, of undeath. But then again, it's kind of everywhere in Barovia anyway.
It's not particularly stronger here than
Not in this
just
room,
a
no.
general. Not in this room. Okay.
You kind of look around and sniff the air, and you're not really, you're getting regular amounts of undeath that you've become kind of accustomed to.
Okay.
Perception check on this woman just to sort of get a sense of if there's anything, her body language, and if she looks nervous or
Yeah.
Perception.
So because
Oh, no.
she's hiding something from you. She's definitely hiding something from you. Something big.
Can I?
You spot a little bead of sweat on her forehead.
Can I cast a zone of truth on her?
Okay. So I have thought about this before, a Zone of Truth spell. So I meant to do a Wisdom saving throw. And Whether it succeeds or fails, I won't tell you.
You won't tell me.
I won't
Okay.
tell you if it succeeded or failed.
Um, Oh wait, no, I know if it succeeds or fails. It says it.
Does it?
Okay. Yeah,
Does
Okay.
indeed. Says it right
you know whether each creature succeeds or fails on its saving throw.
You're
But the
kidding.
creature is aware of the spell that I've put on them as well. They know that, and they can avoid answering truthfully, but they can't tell a lie.
there.
Please fail it. Please fail. I've been waiting to use this on somebody.
Literal hand rub there, like yes.
Oh,
What's the wisdom throw I need to do?
I don't know. Attack save 13.
13. That's quite low. Let me see. I don't even have. Do I have that block for? Yeah, there we go. Wisdom.
Could I do
No, CH. What's charisma? Charisma.
I'm a plus. What are you doing?
did I just do something?
You just cast hex on her.
Oh yeah.
Be right back.
Are you actually casting hex on her?
Is that where did that pop up?
On roll
In
20.
the chat.
Can I have 5 minutes before we question her as well, please?
Yeah.
I need to calm down. I'm getting too excited.
I
Oh
do
my
really,
god. He's well failed that. You can ponder your questions over a week.
Yeah, I'll be back.
I was actually just looking at it and it wrong for some reason.
Gonna make us stand up and kick you out then.
So
I've had a lot to drink, fellas. Ladies.
Already.
Half a bottle of wine and I'm out on now I'm on what's it called? Grizzly Bear? No? Ginger Grizzly. Alcoholic ginger beer. Nice.
I haven't drank in about 2 months.
I haven't drank in about I don't usually drink.
No, me either.
Who's back? Willie. The 10 PM Wii. The kind of role play you were looking forward to?
Yeah, so far so good. We'll see what happens, see what comes of it. At the moment, Ziggy's not really got too much to put in, because he's literally just listening to the stories of the other characters right now.
Fair enough. If you want to interject or anything, feel free.
I am back.
I am back.
Hey.
Oh, Peter, I had a question for you.
Huh.
Oh, is that working? Yeah, it's working. Have you listened to all of the Adventure Zone, or are you on a certain part?
I've just finished the very first season. You can call it that.
I am. Oh, they're in. What am I part listening to? They're in Refuge at the moment, and I have to say it's
Oh,
getting
Refuge.
really good.
It only gets better. It only gets better.
Yeah, it was a bit slow at the start, but as it's progressed, I'm like, actually, I'm really enjoying this, and it's like, oh, I get to listen to the next one. Oh, I'm excited.
You won't have noticed it because you weren't here for our previous campaign when we did Lost Mine of Phandelver, but he actually started with that campaign. And he obviously got bored to tears about 3 sessions in. And because we'd already played it, so I knew kind of what was coming, and it just completely changed, and it kind of it changes a lot. And the refuge story is good. It's good. It's a proper good RP type of mystery thing.
Oh yeah, I'm just up to the part where they've died at the lockers because they're all full of cluster bombs, and
Oh yeah.
it just it's like, oh, this is getting good.
Yeah. No, it did start off quite slow, and then the guy that's DMing it, he really got his like kind of creative juices going, and he's changed it into an entirely different game.
I have to say, I really like the upsea, the elevator.
To the elevator.
Oh, it's and
Welcome.
welcome, like, going on.
Going
There's like-
down.
And what was it? Garfield, the Deals Warlock. I really like that one.
Garfield, your deal. Fantasy Costco.
Where all your dreams come true.
Yeah, it's great. No, I really enjoyed it.
It's really good.
I tried listening to the next one that their dad is DMing, and I didn't get on with it at all.
Yeah, I do like the dad. Like, I find like where it is now, it's like a good mix. But I do like the really camp voice he puts on for the wizard.
Yeah. But yeah, their dad is like a typical non-healing cleric.
Oh yeah, he's just
Just
like XXX.
On the rare occasion that he tries to heal, it just fails miserably.
Oh, it's so funny. He loves Zone of Truth as well.
I
hate
cast
healing
Zone
as a
of Truth.
cleric. Because clerics wreck things so hard, and it's like, I don't healer.
Yeah, no, clerics are tend to get underrated because everybody goes, yeah, I'm gonna go
Yeah.
life cleric and I'm gonna be a heal bot.
Very
Um,
powerful, very, very versatile class as well.
Yeah.
Well, Mike's already worked it out. He knows he can do quite a lot more than just heal. Quite a lot more.
Has anyone watched on YouTube A Crap Guide to D&D?
No.
A quick guide, did you
No,
say?
a crap guide.
Correct guide? No, I don't
No,
think I
crap,
have it.
crap. Sorry, it's the accent. Crap.
Oh, crap.
Isn't
Yeah.
as in shit.
I'm gonna- Let's have a look, see if I've seen it.
So is that the animated one where
Yeah, and he
speaks
just
really
takes
fast about?
He takes the piss out of nearly every
Yeah,
class.
yeah.
Like the bar just wants to fuck everybody.
Oh, yeah, I have seen this actually. It's with the weird dragon thing, isn't it?
Yeah, he's got the weird dragon head.
Yeah. I have seen a few of these. Not all of them, but yeah, they are good.
Yeah, and then he rounds everyone off with that. And that's the cleric class. You're welcome.
Oh, I'm gonna have to watch that.
I do like
Yeah,
the
it's
fighter
awesome.
one because that's really funny.
Oh, I bet my paladin gets a lot of stick then. They seem to get stick in everything.
Yeah.
Ones I've watched.
I'll be back in 5 seconds. I can hear my cat screaming at me to let her in.
Have you tried curing her over madness?
It's too cold outside.
Nay. Does that mean she's failed, Pete?
She's failed, yeah.
Oh yes. I don't
She-
actually know what to ask her.
I mean, she's going to be fuming with us now, though, right? She knows that you've done it.
Yeah, she knows I've cast it on her.
Prepared to be either eaten alive or kicked out of here, whatever
No, she owes
happens.
us a favour.
Yeah.
We'll just tell her that we can change her daughter back.
Ah, fair one. Fair.
Sorry about that.
Hopefully she'll buy it.
You can bluff that one then.
No, where's Tarek? Damn it, where's Tarek? My charisma's 0.
Oh, what's my charisma?
Oh, I've got a +2.
I've got +1.
There you go.
Didn't know. Oh, I've got
Okay.
persuasion +5 as well. Oh, nice.
I have
Plus
I have
three on
plus
charisma.
I have
Not
+4 on intimidation if anybody wants me to get a bit rough.
Oh yeah.
I say. Okay, is everybody back?
Yep.
Okay, so you cast Zone of Truth amazingly. And she. Does that mean that she's aware of this?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, she knows it's happened.
Okay. So you've cast this, and she's failed it. So she looks at you. She's staring daggers at you,
Yeah,
and she's kind of twiddling her butter knife.
I'm gonna apologise to her. But we've met some unsavoury folk in this land, and I need to make sure what you're telling us is the truth.
She says, "I have never been insulted like this in all my life."
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You get over it. But Lady Wachter, what are you hiding?
She looks at her bosom, and she pulls out a handkerchief. And she says, "This," and she says it really dramatically.
Hanky? What? Why would you be hiding a hanky?
Have you got
In,
COVID?
in case I sneeze. COVID.
Oh god.
Very topical.
Is there something that you would like to discuss with us, but unsure how to broach the subject?
Yes. Would.
What would that be?
Oh God, I wasn't expecting this.
So sorry.
Those are usually the best sessions, though.
She says, I wanted to ask you to help me tomorrow at the festival.
Ah, okay. With what?
And as she says that, the butler says, "Lady Wachter," and he looks quite alarmed. He's still standing there. Actually, I've not brought him into shot, have I? She says, "Yeah, I wanted you to help me tomorrow." By the way, he's the guy that handed you the note. Everyone apart from Ziggy. Although he's probably the one that also gave the note to the innkeeper for Ziggy.
Mhm.
Sorry, what was your question again?
What does she want help with tomorrow? How can we help her?
Oh, and she's holding her face in her hands, and she's like, "I want you to help me kill the burgomaster and his whole family." How long does this spell last?
10
24
minutes.
You're making that
Ziggy
up.
needs to excuse himself and use the restroom, please.
The butler points upstairs.
Okay.
You're actually going upstairs?
Yep.
There you go. So if you scroll up, there's the top of the stairs there.
I've disappeared into the darkness. Oh, I see. You've got the upper floor up there. Ah.
Yeah, I have maps.
Ah.
Okay,
It's like you're prepared and you know what you're doing. It's nothing like one of my games, this, Peter.
Okay, how's this conversation going downstairs?
I'm gonna have to tell her I can't agree to killing all the family. I quite got on with the wife. I think she
Why-
I
seemed
was
alright.
afraid you'd said that.
Why do you want us to help you kill them?
Because it's meant to be me running this town.
Why? Why aren't you running this town then?
Because this town is suffering.
Doesn't look like it.
Because, and here is a dun 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 moment. Madam Ava told me to.
Who did?
Madam Ava.
Who's Adam Ava?
The fortune
Madame
teller.
Ava.
Madam Ava.
Oh, Madam Ava. Oh,
The
If
madam...
you were to, oh, sorry,
Sorry. No, go
Marlo,
first.
you first.
No, you
It's,
first, Wilson.
If you were-
As she says all this, her butler walks over to her, and he says, "My lady, are you okay? You're discussing things that you told me you weren't going to discuss with these people." And she says, "I know, but they've cast the spell on me."
Felston, you may have to restrain that man.
End up and look at the butler and I say, I think it's in your best interest if you go back over where you were standing.
Give me an intimidation check. And you need to beat like a 7 because he's a butler.
He's a long streak of piss.
Oh shit, 7.
What happens if you equal it?
It beats it. Meet it to beat it. He kind of straightens himself and he looks at you and he looks quite angry, but he's not talking anymore. What's happening upstairs?
Oh, Ziggy's just trying to find the restroom, of course.
Right. Which room are you going to find it?
It looks like it might be this one on the left.
That door's locked.
Oh. I mean, could unlock it.
Maybe someone's on the toilet.
Yeah. Ziggy just gently knocks at the door, like, "Hello."
You hear nothing.
Okay. I'll maybe it's the one at the top of the stairs. Let's try this one. This one here.
You. Okay, you open that door and it's a bedroom.
Okay, not the one I was looking for then,
Hang on.
really. What about the big double doors?
They're locked.
Well, this is going well.
What's happening downstairs? You're checking doors, looking for a toilet, apparently.
Yep, no one really told me where.
Upstairs somewhere.
Um,
I'd like to attempt to strike a deal with Lady Vactor.
Oh, no.
Okay, go on. Give me your best RP.
It's not going to be very good. I'd like to strike a deal with you. I'll take on your, let's say, quest. Exchange.
She
You get
she
this.
calms down a little bit, and she says, "Well, really?
Yeah, it seems to be up my street. But you are in my debt.
I'm already in your debt. I don't want to be in more debt."
You'll have a town to help you pay your debt.
Sorry, say that again.
You'll have the full town to help you pay your debt.
She says, she thinks a little bit and she says, "Okay, I'm okay with that. I'm probably going to double cross you, but yeah, probably will."
Can I ask what she thinks about Madame Ava's people? What are they, Vistani?
Ask whatever you want.
Yeah. What is your alignment with the Vistani?
Oh God, she gave me a prophecy. Prophecy was. Are you going to ask her what the prophecy was?
Yeah. Go
Okay.
for it. Unleash the prophecy.
She says the prophecy is that I'm the one that's going to help Valaki have the sun shining on it again. She really, really believes it.
Lady Vactor, before we agree, I know Omadon already has, but
You've agreed. You just said.
Omadon agreed, not
Double
myself.
cross me like I was going to double cross you. Oh,
Who were
No.
you going to double cross us with?
Lord Strahd?
Are you working for Lord Strahd?
I love Lord Strahd. I love him.
He doesn't love you.
Unless you look like somebody else.
Oh, in a platonic way.
How did you meet Lord Strahd?
She says.
Mixer.
Have you been reading my notes? She says.
No.
She says I met him when I was a teenager. We went to visit him at his castle. We've been with my family is a long-standing ally of his.
How
Not
are
so
you-
bad anyway.
How are you
More
going to
of-
make the sunshine on wherever we are? I can't remember.
By taking over first.
Does Lord Strahd not already have
Lord-
ownership of this town?
Lord Strahd hasn't been to Vallaki for over 100 years.
Lord Strahd created the overcast scenario here. How are you going to make it better?
Actually, he didn't.
Ah.
She's kind of proud of that she knows this because she doesn't know very much about it.
Enlighten us, please.
It was Vampire, of course. Lord Strahd doesn't have that kind of power.
vampire as in vampire the god?
So you're going up against a god?
Never thought of that. She looks really. She starts to look quite confused and flustered.
I bet she does. Well, I'm with
She
you on
says-
that one. I will.
She says, "I'd like you to leave now." Ziggy, you see. I think you tried to go into that room. You see a man sleeping in that bed.
Oh. Does he look familiar at all? Or
Are you going to study him?
I'll take a look at him.
Give me a perception check.
Righto.
Can I just say your avatar is very sinister?
Don't be fooled. A 9.
He's not breathing.
Fucking roll 20, by the way. God's sake.
The best rolls.
Yeah, literally. Okay, he's not breathing. Okay, I'm gonna go up and see if he's actually alive.
His body's warm.
Oh,
So
But
as
not
you
breathing.
check it, it's warm, but he isn't breathing.
okay.
Obviously, the rest of the party don't know this. Nor
Yeah.
can they ask any questions about it right now.
Okay.
So she says, "I'm very uncomfortable, and I'd like you to leave. I'll see you
No.
tomorrow."
Okay.
No.
Well,
No.
I'm just.
I'm gonna stand up. I go, I think there's more going on in this house than you're. Oh no, shit, that's too meta. I go,
That is
no.
way too meta.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'll
There's
go.
a man upstairs in a bed.
No, sorry. I'm trying to think of doing this. I go, no. I think I'd like to ask you
Can't.
more.
You've already
questions.
said.
Oh shit. I'll just go no. No, I don't want to.
She
Do we
says,
not have more to
"Please?"
discuss, Lady Wagner? Me and thee.
Lady Wagner.
But
Are you just pronouncing her name wrong every time?
Yeah, differently.
Lady Wagner.
Lady Wacko.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. She's asked you to leave. Are you saying no?
I say no. I said
Uh,
no. No,
I'm
I want to
asking
ask you more.
I'm asking if we've not got more to discuss.
She
If she's
says,
asking me to do something.
"She says, I don't want to discuss anything more with you."
Not the favour you want us to carry out for you tomorrow?
Maybe. Yes, I do.
Well, if you want us to
We
leave, we're
leave,
happy to
yeah,
leave, but tomorrow's going to be quite boring for you, isn't it?
How so?
Well, if we leave, we don't know the idea or plans that you want us to carry out for you.
Well, I'm not entirely privy to it myself, but we're going to burn him alive.
What?
Lord Vargas Velakovic, the burgomaster, we're
Are
gonna.
you
burn them.
proposing to put him in his twig statue?
How long is this zone of truth lasting?
Forever.
10 minutes, right? Duration
10 minutes, yeah, it lasts 10 minutes.
There's 15 seconds left on the clock. Probably actually is.
Very quickly.
Oh.
Lady Vactor, are you going to hand over the town to Strahd when you take it? When you assume that you take control of it?
Of course not.
What will you do if Strahd takes it?
I will have to give it to him. Then her eyes kind of narrow on you. She says, "Get."
Get out.
Okay, it's worn off now. I'm just going to say I am so sorry.
Get out. Get out.
I'm gonna grab the chicken while I'm running. Like, fine, but I'm taking this chicken.
And the butler shouts, "Hey, leave that chicken! It's for the cat!" Oh,
I'm
Oh,
taking
wait.
my ball and I'm going home.
I'm not
I'm
even
I'm
here. I'm
get-
going to steal wine.
I'm taking the chicken and I hiss it. I hiss very menacingly at the butler, going 9.
you guys are a fucking nightmare.
While we're waiting for Ziggy to finish in the water closet,
Yeah, where's Ziggy?
I'd just
It's
like
been
to
a
ask,
while.
for a little bit of insurance. Something valuable, so I know that you're not going to double cross me. Us.
Say that again. You want something?
There's a bit of insurance so that if we carry out your task,
Not we.
No, not the royal we, thank you.
me and
No.
Ziggy.
Speak for yourself.
Right, and I'll go back to I. I want something of value to you so that if I carry out this task, I'm not just left in the dark. As a bit of insurance or a deposit.
She says, what, oh my God, what does she even say to that? She says, what do you think this is? Get out. She's kind of, she's very riled by you.
I'm
As am I.
Promises.
Back.
I'll see you later.
Shut up. Bye. I love you as I'm leaving the door.
Can we
Just
steal
because
some wine?
Yeah, you grab a bottle of wine as you leave.
Thank you. Good day.
Can we shout?
So the butler just slams the door behind you.
Hang on, I'm gonna shout, Ziggy. Are you
Wait, where's
coming?
Ziggy?
I'm just
Ziggy.
shouting him at the bottom of the stairs.
All right,
Ziggy,
okay,
have you got stuck?
Just let me finish a thing with Ziggy. So yeah, so there's a man there. He's not breathing, but he's warm.
Okay, Ziggy's
And-
gonna just take a quick look because Ziggy, being the botanist that he is, understands if somebody's been poisoned or not. Does he look poisoned?
Stay with me. No.
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 He's under some sort of. So. Alright, I'm just gonna try and wake him like you would wake a normal person, a bit of a shake, and see if he responds.
So while all that commotion is going on downstairs, you give this body a shake, and nothing happens.
Okay. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna hear the commotion, right? I'm gonna hear
Yeah.
something going on. So at this point, I'm probably gonna make a sharp exit and just be like, "Oh, sorry about the delay. I got a little lost."
Okay. So you're leaving as well, I assume then.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna hang around when I can hear stuff going downstairs.
As Ziggy, as you walk past this room here, you hear someone from behind the door. Actually, it's not someone. It's the girl. She says, "Hey, take me with you."
What's in it for me?
She says, I don't know. Gratitude? A whiny teenager, by the way. That was a whiny teenager voice I just did.
I mean, gratitude doesn't buy me the finest cigars or the nicest clothes, young lady.
In the meantime, you can hear downstairs shouting, "Get out! Get out!" You've probably got the amount of time as Omadon making his little begging speech for shinies.
I mean, she's not very persuasive. Gratitude is certainly not something that would sell a merchant, is it?
Guess not.
Say what, Ziggy's gonna flip a coin on it, because he's that kind of guy. Nah, Ziggy thinks nah, not worth it.
Okay. All right. So you hear a little whimper as you make for the exit, and you all leave the Vactor house alive.
Well, that's
The
good.
door
expecting
just
us not
and
to?
the door slams behind you as loudly as possible. In fact, you hear more doors inside slamming.
Well, that was enlightening.
I'm going to use my thaumaturgy and just open one of the doors again. Just to make it
You hear it slam again.
Is this door that she whispered from behind? Is that the locked one?
Yep.
Curious.
So you're outside the Vactor house. I'm assuming Ziggy is as well.
Yes, Ziggy made his choice. I had the option, and the coin toss didn't land in the young girl's favour, I'm afraid.
Can we ask Ziggy what took him so long?
Yeah, what did you see, Ziggy? Was there anything interesting up there? Do we need to go back in?
He says, maybe we should move a little further from the house before we discuss things any further. So he kind of ushers them away, maybe 100 yards or so, and says, yeah, there was a strange guy on a bed. Just unconscious.
Unconscious.
Unconscious, completely unconscious. Didn't respond from me trying to wake him up. Didn't look like he'd been poisoned or anything. Just weirdly unconscious. And not breathing.
Not breathing?
Or he looked like he was not breathing, right, Peter?
Yep.
But alive, as far as I could tell.
How are you describing alive?
A pulse, maybe?
Just check him.
Arlo, can I have a perception? Oh, can I have a religion? No, can I have a wisdom
Perception?
check? Wisdom.
Just the wisdom. I think I may have whispered that. 14.
No. You believe that has all the hallmarks of gentle repose.
So someone's just died, but they've kept them alive through means of magic.
Protected from decay and
Yeah.
can't become undead.
Oh,
10
nice.
days.
7. Got 7.
And also, strangely, the girl was locked in the room. Doesn't that strike you as odd?
Very.
Everything about this place strikes
Did
us
you-
as odd.
You check what side of the door that was locked.
I didn't. You just said it was locked, so I just went with it.
We didn't see anybody go back upstairs. Was she the only one you heard upstairs?
The only living soul. I mean, I didn't get a chance to explore everything on the upper floor. Obviously, I had to be quick. But the only seemingly living soul that responded to me, at least.
And did she ask you anything? Like, did she want to come with us or anything like that?
Asked me exactly that, to take her with us.
And why did you not?
Well, I heard the commotion downstairs and obviously assumed that I didn't have time to spring this girl free of her room.
It's strange how if she was to lock herself in the room and then talk to you through the door, and if she did want to come with us, how would she get out of the room if she didn't have a key?
To be fair, I was looking for the toilet, so I wasn't really testing any of the locks. I just tried the door and it was locked. And when I returned and walked back past, I heard the voice from the other side.
Is anybody else thinking jailbreak?
I'm on board with this. This is
Shall
I
we
could assist, and perhaps maybe
Shall we
have a look at that corpse, as I do air quotes. Corpse.
Sounds good. Shall we sneak round the back?
If I may pick up and make a recommendation, we have just been kicked out the house. Should we not hide in the bushes for say maybe an hour or two? But we have to be mindful because it's a somewhat of a crime in the city that if we're caught after dark.
If I was going to give any sort of advice, it would be come back tomorrow during the festival when it's likely the house will be empty. But
But,
obviously that would mean missing
We're
the festival. We
Would,
could
not
uh,
get up early.
Jews.
we could turn things on their head and let the burgomaster know there's going to be an attempt on his life.
What's Ziggy asking him? What happened downstairs? Why all the commotion?
Well,
She wasn't
she-
happy with some of our requests.
Everybody looks at Keris questioningly.
she's planned a bit of she's gonna murder the burgomaster and his family tomorrow.
Oh, I caught that bit. I just and that's when I excused myself to go to the toilet. I just found it strange that suddenly it went from polite conversation to screaming from what I could hear.
Oh, she wanted our help, but she loves Lord Strahd, and yeah.
Who is this Lord Strahd? His name seems to pop up everywhere I go around here.
Have you not had the warnings? You're not supposed to say his name.
Oh, sorry.
I've never
I
heard
should
of the
have.
guy.
I should have told you during your induction into Valaki at the gates that rule number 1 is you don't talk about Strahd.
Well,
Sorry, my mistake.
his name appears everywhere and everybody talks about him, but I've never heard of the guy.
No,
That is fair enough.
he's an interesting character. We've not actually met him ourselves, just heard
Kind of
rumours. Have we?
In the book.
Oh, yeah, but do we want to tell him about the book? Yeah, should we tell him about the book? Yeah, we read. Oh,
Okay. So, for the interest of time, you because I've already run
Yep.
Greg through parts of the book.
all right, okay.
Actually, no, it was all of it. You describe the top and bottom of what happened in the time before time, as it were, when Barovia was still part of the material plane.
Yeah.
Then
And
Strahd's descent into.
I'm personally all up for letting the sun shine, but I don't think Strahd or Lady whatever she's called, Lady Fiona is up to the task. To be honest.
Okay. Interesting. He
Your
says, I'll
pardon?
bear that in mind as he flicks his coin and catches it midair and checks what it lands on.
Guys, I've got I can cast darkness, and I can see in the magical darkness. I could sneak in now and have a quick glance upstairs if you think it's a sound plan.
Is that not just 30 feet?
Yeah, but I can cast it on an object. So say my dagger.
Wait a minute, you're casting darkness. Have you got what? So you can see in magical darkness? Devil sight.
Devil sight.
Beautiful. I love this.
Do you think
You got devil sight, Dylan?
I've got one sec.
Take the feet.
Eldritch Invocation, Devil Sight, yeah. You can see normally in darkness, both magical and non-magical distances.
Crikey.
It's beautiful, this.
I was thinking about. That's how I was thinking of building my warlock when I was playing in your game. Against it. Yeah. Okay. So what are you guys doing?
Well,
Standing outside the Vactor house.
Not
Or is
quite
still
outside
standing
it
inside
though.
and shouting.
You're drinking a bottle of wine up corner.
Oh, we walked kind of down the road, you know.
Okay, so you're back in Valaki then.
At least away from the Bacta house, because I feel like it would be silly to just hang out in the front garden and be like, by the way, how are we going to infiltrate this mansion?
Yeah. Maybe we should go back to the pub.
as we're walking, I'd like to propose an idea to the group, if I may.
Certainly.
Of course, Felston. Please.
The bloke you saw, Ziggy, he's on the second floor, is he not?
He is indeed, yes.
And as I believe, would you be, say, a window might be needed to be open? Would you happen to be adept in that?
I mean, I can open doors that may not be meant to be opened, I suppose.
Say, for instance, if a half-orc were to, throw a proficient window opener up to there, and the window opener were to open, and then a tiefling were to be chucked through the window, and he could cast darkness. Would that not be an idea?
I mean, it could be done. I wasn't always a merchant, he says with a sly grin.
And neither was I shall we say, an adventurer.
He taps his nose like, I get it.
Felson's going to give a subtle wink back.
Before we go to these grand schemes, clearly the chap in the bed is dead. and a spell has been cast on him to keep him in a fairly fresh state. That says to me that the lady cares about the chap. Is it not worth suggesting that maybe we could raise the chap from the dead?
Can you actually do that?
Well, I might be able to.
Kind of his specialty.
Okay, fair dues.
Is it maybe worth perhaps me going back alone and talking to the lady? I have Revivify.
Maybe, yeah.
Perhaps maybe it's worth doing that and gaining her favour again. At least then I'd be able to question the chap. Let me and Keris go. And
Well, I was gonna plan something else. Marlo.
No, it's Marlo. It's fine.
Marlo. I was gonna question Ziggy whereabouts the girl was.
Well, yes.
Because I can maybe have a little chat with her.
Well, we could do that. We could come up with some scheme that we have to have complete silence and everyone has to leave the floor while
Okay.
we revivify. And then once we brought the chap to life, I'll question him and you can find the girl.
Sounds like a good plan.
If that doesn't work, then we can come back another time and cast darkness and all kinds of shenanigans.
Whoever goes back into the house, can they grab my cloak, please?
Sure, of course.
Right. Let's see if this works. We have to get in the house first.
You go first because I think I upset her.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll go first. So, Peter.
Yep.
Me and Keris are going to head back to the house.
Okay.
And I'm going to knock on the door.
Knock,
You
knock.
three want to hide outside just in case we need to call you out the window. Caw, caw, caw.
I've got a card set. We can play cards while we wait.
You knock on the door. The little slidey door thing opens, and it's the butler. He's just staring at you.
Good day, sir. I believe I need to talk to your Lady Vakta about the corpse on your second floor.
Says, I believe the Lady Vakta made her feelings clear. Why are you still here?
Because I believe I can bring the chap back to life.
Who?
The man on the bed that had been cast... sorry, Pete, I've got the name of the spell.
Gentle repose.
Yeah.
Look of panic strikes across his face. And he shuts the little door.
Is there any sign that he's coming back?
You hear the footsteps walking away, and you hear talking.
Can we try and listen to what they might be saying?
Yeah.
It reminds me of the Wizard of
no.
Astus when they get to the castle.
This is going to be a tough one. I'd say you need to beat 17 because
Perception.
there's 3 doors between you and them. One of them's reinforced.
Right. Hang on, I'll try a perception. I've got a +7.
I've got +4.
22.
I'll do.
Fucking hell.
Nice one.
I love that. Bloody hell.
Bloody hell. Oh, yeah, Pete's great with his poker voice. Shit. I mean, the lady comes to the door.
You hear. Okay, so you hear. You know about Nikolai. You hear her saying, "How do they know?" And he says, "I don't know. They want to come inside and wake him up." And she she says, you hear her say, "Absolutely not. I have to think. I have to think."
I'm going to use the
And,
thaumaturgy. I'm going to boom through the door. Open this door at once, or we shall raze your house to the ground, just like we did the old bone grinder mill, woman.
I'll
Oh, you're
have to
so
have an
scary.
intimidation check on that.
Man, I hate intimidation checks. I've got no charisma. I suck at intimidation, but I've got 30.
If you roll a 22 again, I'm just going to flip my lid.
If I roll a 22, I'll be amazed.
Oh,
There's a 4. Shit.
You hear no response.
Go around the back. Kick in the
shall
door.
we? Let's do it. Right, I'm off. I'm
Whilst-
away.
Whilst they're at the front door, I think
Fucking
Ziggy
hell.
is going to try and find another entrance.
Yeah, where are you going?
Was it
Um,
this way?
probably the back was the logical thing, right?
God.
Yeah, I'll come with you.
Yeah, I'm going with Ziggy.
Peter, is Nikolai one of a name we've heard before? Nikolai Wachter? Is it a son? I know they're the two sons that drank a lot in the pub.
Maybe.
Ooh.
Oh, I have something.
I might
No,
have
I
something
don't. I'm a
in
big
mind.
cat liar.
Oh, I've just got to beware of the two sons in the bar.
Yeah, they were drunks, but
Right, so what are you doing? Tell me what you're doing.
Shall we just kick it in?
yeah.
Ziggy, well, let's hear what Ziggy wants to do because
Oh,
we-
right, okay.
We
He's
aren't
kind of-
putting doors in. Let's be a little more subtle. Now, come on. Right. So, Ziggy's going to try the back door and check for any locks or latches that he can dislodge and get it open and get inside. This is where you tell me that it's open anyway.
no, it's locked. It's definitely
Okay.
locked. It's an outside door.
Alright.
So yeah, the back door is locked. It looks like the front door in every respect.
Okay. So, it has a tiny latch. Okay. And multiple locks then, I guess, by the sounds of it.
Yep.
God damn it. Multiple locks isn't Ziggy's forte. Singular lock is perfectly fine. Hmm.
Might
How
be
about a
that
crowbar?
helps them.
We
Yeah.
need to be.
Do have a crowbar.
I have 2.
What about windows?
There's another door here.
Is that a door?
The door.
Oh, well spotted.
Oh, in which case, let's keep looking around.
Go into that door.
I noticed the
my-
door when I was coming up this
My
way.
my newly found colleague seems to have spotted yet another door.
You see a slanted wooden cellar door with an iron pull ring and iron hinges standing against the foundation of the house.
Hmm.
Door is unlocked.
Well,
It's in the cellar.
there's our entrance at least then.
You going in that way?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll bang on the door the front door, just to sort of detract.
I went round the left, Peter. Is this a door? Here.
That's a window.
It's a window. Okay. That's fine.
You have now found all the doors. So just let me reveal that.
We're going downstairs then, yeah.
If you scroll down. Let me see. Just,
Oh no.
give me a moment. Okay, so the large root cellar has a dirty floor. 2 ascending flights of stone steps enclosed by wooden railings stand across from one another. Tracks on the earth lead from one staircase to the other, and other trails go from both staircases to the center of the bare west wall. 4 neatly made cots are set in a row against the south wall.
That third one along don't look very neatly made.
So
So
what are you doing?
Peter, I've got danger sense. Do I sense anything?
You sense the shit out of danger, and the thing is, these 2 went ahead, and you are surprised by skeletons.
Yay!
8 skeletons spring from the floor, and they are going to Okay, what does your danger sense? You have one very, very brief reaction. Literally a few words.
Skeletons in here.
You didn't know the skeletons, but okay,
Oh,
so
there's enemies
Danger.
in here. Oh,
okay,
there's shit in here.
I'll let you off. They won't get a surprise attack on you, but we are rolling for initiative.
Oh, big pardon.
Oh my goodness! Check that out.
Oh wow, you didn't get a 0 this time.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Now that I'm level 7, I have advantage on initiative.
Ooh,
Shit, do you?
Yeah.
nice.
Okay.
I don't know. Oh, fucking decimals, bullshit. Right, I'm gonna roll again. Just for the shits
decimals?
and giggles of it all.
Well done. You've rolled
I'm gonna
twice.
take. I'm
I
gonna
think
take
it's
the.
fine, isn't it? It's just the
I rolled
0.13, I think, causing
Yeah,
the issue.
we're gonna round down. I'm gonna take the 20.
Are you?
Yeah, I'll take the 20. Excuse me, the wine and coke is coming back up.
Nice.
Cocaine?
It's good stuff.
All right, let me do the skeletons.
It's not red wine, is it?
It's hang on, let me check.
Or is it rosé?
Oh god, no, I don't drink that.
21.
Bloody hell.
Oh,
Dinara.
Bloody no. It is
come
from
on.
We all
from my
suddenly moved to the northeast of England, suddenly, like, bloody hell!
Bloody
Oh
hell.
shit!
It,
Right.
it is. I
Um,
have. Oh, sorry, Peter.
I do. Sorry, go on. You finish your thing.
I am drinking Oyster Bay from my home, and
Oh,
it's quite delicious.
my mum and dad love Oyster Bay.
Yeah, it's
That's
good.
their
It's
favourite,
good
their
stuff.
white wine, yes, nice.
Yeah, yeah, it's very delicious. It's a Merlot, or as a Merlot, as I've been told
Nice. Yeah, yeah,
sometimes by
Merlot.
Northerners.
It's Merlot.
Burlap, yeah.
Or the
Merlot.
Elks. Or the Elks. Yeah, so you guys, is this your marching order here?
Oh shit! Sorry, I didn't click my token again.
Problem.
Do you want me to take the 20?
I've already got your roll. You said 20, didn't you? I've
Oh
got you
yeah,
there.
but yeah. I beg your pardon. I didn't click my token, so I apologise.
Don't worry. It's there. Right, so you see
Oh, I
the
don't think I did either. Sorry.
everybody's initiative is fine,
Okay.
I think.
I can only see 4 initiatives, including the skeletons.
I don't see your initiative. Oh, Kerry's 19. No, you're
I
there.
got a 19, but I didn't click my token either.
Fine. I don't know how it's come up. Right, so you see eight human skeletons. Some of them have armor you've seen on guards around town. And yeah, so they are going to start attacking the nearest thing that they can see, which is
Me.
Eris. So let's start with the ones right next to you. So the one above is going to roll. See actions. Okay, short sword because he's right next to you. What's your AC?
16.
So the first skeleton brings his sword down on you and completely misses.
Back in 1 sec.
The next skeleton
Oh, come
hits
on.
you. So he kind of just kind of clinking and clanking brings his broken sword at you and does 7 points of damage.
Does it allow me to take half damage? Because I've got a reaction.
Your
Action.
reaction.
Action.
Your
Shield master, yeah.
What does that do? Sorry.
If an effect allows half damage on success, you can reduce your reaction to take no damage. I presume that's a no then.
I didn't understand that.
I think it's like saving throws, where you can have half damage
Oh
on a
right.
saving throw.
Okay.
So 7, yeah.
So your reaction, Shield Master. If an effect allows half damage on success. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, no, this isn't this. This is like spells, like I don't know, fireball and stuff like that.
Yeah, okay. So 7 damage.
This fellow here to the right above you is going to do.
Where's
Sword
Tariq
attack.
when you need him for the extra HP?
What did you say your AC was? 16.
16, yeah.
So he clanks his sword on your armor and does no damage. This fellow here is going to come up to Ziggy. What's your AC?
16.
20. He is going to do points of damage.
Okay, I'm going to
So-
use my uncanny dodge to half that.
Okay. You're going to be good. This skeleton to your, well, on the left, he's going to. You're on the stairs. He's going to attack you through the railings. So he's going to do it with disadvantage. Because you've got height advantage, I guess. 16 anyway. So he kind of rattles his sword through the railings, but doesn't get to you. This one is going to do the same to Felston. But same again with advantage, because she's higher up still. He's going to rattle his sword through the thing, but he's going to do it with disadvantage. 16.
That hit.
That hits. All right, so he just runs his sword like wildly where he can, and it catches your leg. And does 6 points of damage. Omadon, you're only too high up for the skeleton to reach. So he's going to move down. And the next one, all gone, I guess. The next one up is Felston.
If nobody minds, because Ziggy's in front of me, I'm gonna improvise if I can. I'm gonna pop Ziggy up on my shoulders, so he yes or no?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop.
That
I'm
was
gonna,
me like scoffing with excitement.
yeah, I'm gonna pop Ziggy up on my shoulders, and as I've got 2 attack actions, I'm going to you'll have to correct me on this, Peter, but am I able to move forward, or is that an action?
You can move forward, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I've got 2 attacks available to me, so I'm going to use one of those as to. I've got actions in combat, so can I want to use one of them to pop Ziggy up on my shoulders, and
strictly speaking, picking Ziggy up would be an action.
Okay, yep. So that uses one of my actions. But does me moving forward use an action?
No, that's just your. You can
Oh.
you can move. By the way, Craig, you can move through your allies. You just can't move through your enemies.
Unless you're a halfling, but that's different.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to move forward and I'm going to attack the skeleton in front of me with my battle attack. So I'll roll for that.
Yeah. Yeah, that easily hits him.
Yep. And then
Yeah.
And then
So
as
is that 11 points damage?
yes.
Shit,
that is.
so sorry.
Yep, that's 11 points of slashing damage, and then as my bonus action, I'm going to go into a rage.
Okay. Yeah, so you bring your battle axe down on the skeleton, and you crack its skull open, but it's still standing. And is that you done?
It's me done.
Eris is next.
Oh dear. So I think I'm probably gonna use would it be my oath? I think it's my oath. My lot, yeah, and I'm gonna use turn the faithless. I'm gonna try to use it anyway.
An
but
action
they've
you
got me-
present. So you hold your holy symbol up.
I don't really have one.
Well, you lift your sword in the air.
Yeah, okay. We've got
Um,
to do a DC.
unfortunately, Fae or Fiend within 30 feet can hear you. These dudes aren't Fae or Fiends. These are undead. So if you want to retcon that and choose something else, you can. I don't think you've used this before.
No, I've not. I thought it would work the same as when we did the bloody baddies.
Fortunately not.
Shit, right, okay. Well, I was looking at that moonbeam thing, but that's like 40 feet high or something, so might get people on top of it. Right, I'm gonna attack this one by the badly made
Sorry.
bed.
That was me.
Is it?
You're gonna attack what? Sorry.
The one by the badly made bed with my longsword. So I'm gonna click this one. 50. Does that hit?
Yeah. So you swing your longsword around at it, and it does definitely hit.
Okay.
and-
Well, I'm gonna do one of my smite stuff then, please.
Okay.
This one I'm gonna do, I think.
All right.
Oh,
Full smite. So I need to
it
do
says
wisdom.
my attack deals an extra 1d6 basically on here.
Yeah, you've done 2.
Is it a creature?
Yep.
Yeah, it must
So-
make a wisdom saving throw as well, and if it fails it, it's scared of me.
Skeletons aren't very wise, and it fails.
And it gets an extra 1 damage as well.
You've already done your damage. It says 2.
What
See
is
where it
it?
says, yeah, Wrathful
It
Smite.
already rolls it for you when you do it.
Oh, this is so good. Sorry, I'm not
Okay.
into
We'll take the
technology.
2.
Right, I'll take the 2. Yeah.
So you swing your longsword around at this skeleton, and you literally just blast the chest off it. And there's legs, a spine, and a head just standing there. But he's still going. Very, 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 very just about going.
Which one is that?
Um,
This top
This one down here.
on the bottom.
Can I
Yeah, go on.
because I've got a second attack, can I do something very similar to this one,
Yeah.
please?
Your attack.
I've rolled it in wrong thing. Sorry. Is that rolled?
That's,
8. No.
yeah, unfortunately, this one doesn't have the same effect. So you swing the longsword at it, and it just catches the wall of the staircase next to it.
Darn it. And then can I do a bonus attack and shove the shield master shove and shove the one behind me like onto the bed?
Yeah. So the one kind of to yourself.
Yeah. This one that's got no chest.
Yeah. If you take the attack action on your turn, you can bonus action shove the creature 5 feet. Yes, of course you can. So you shove it good and proper. So he's away from you, but he's kind of
Okay.
falling on. He's just falling back on the bed, and he's like just bones clanking everywhere.
Can I get an
Um,
opportunity attack though? Sorry.
No, but you only
No?
get opportunity attack when they leave of their own volition.
Oh, you're joking. Right.
That's what
Okay.
you were hoping for.
Yeah, kind of, but never mind.
No,
Another
correct
way.
me if I'm wrong, Craig, on that, but I'm pretty sure. opportunity
No,
attack-
so if you move something, it you don't get opportunity attacks. If they move of their own volition, then yes, it's
Oh,
opportunity
I
attacks.
don't like your ruling,
Now-
Craig.
You can cast spells that make things move of their own volition, but that's a completely different.
All
story.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
That's only certain spells.
No
Okay, so next one up is Ziggy.
Right. I mean, is Ziggy sat on? Is it Felston's shoulders at this
Yeah.
point?
You're perched
Right,
atop
okay.
my shoulder, safe and sound.
Does one dive off like a crazy goblin, or do I just take the vantage point and make the most of it? Ah, screw it, I'm diving in. So Ziggy unsheaths a pair of daggers and launches himself over. I'm gonna go for this one. This one in the middle here.
You can roll with advantage.
Roll with advantage. Oh, nice. Right.
It's height advantage, isn't it? At bare minimum, let alone using your entire body to stab at it.
So I roll with advantage. Oh, Jesus. I got a 3 with advantage.
Is that your highest one?
2 and a 3.
Oh no.
Okay, so yeah, you literally launch off the shoulders of the half orc, and you just head directly for this skeleton who kind of dodges slightly, just twists a little bit, and you end up on the floor.
So am I like here at this point?
Yes, it wasn't a critical miss, so I won't make you prone.
Thanks.
But yeah, yeah, you're on the floor.
Right, I'll take a swipe with my this one's pretty battered up, right?
True.
Yeah, he's
Right.
literally and practically dead.
I'll use my cunning action to disengage, step to this one, and strike it with my offhand.
Okay, do it. You
Oh my god, these dice are getting melted. That's another 3.
throw them out the window. Really?
Yeah. So that's 10 in total, even with a 3.
Right, so you get quite excited to show your new friends all your moves.
And nothing
so
happens.
you kind of you ricochet off the first skeleton, and you do like a tripod landing, and then you kind of forward roll and stab at this other. Actually, you have advantage because she knocked him back onto the bed, so he is prone, isn't he?
Yep, he is.
You're doing a melee attack, so that would be
Yep.
advantage, wouldn't it?
I got a 1. So
What? Have you got wrongly
on
weighted
4
dice?
dice, I've just got a 2, a 3, a 1, and a 3.
Holy shit!
You better using roll 20. You'd get at least
Yeah.
like a 5 or something.
Literally, I thought I'll roll my own dice because roll 20's been a turd, and yeah, apparently I should probably just stick to roll 20.
Oh no.
Okay, so unfortunately your
So
offhand
I'm
catches
all
on the
flourish but no substance, is what you're saying. It looks really impressive, cloak billowing in the room, but no actual damage.
Yep. So all the skeletons are still standing. And is that you done?
Yeah.
Marlo Wynn is next.
What CR level are these skeletons, Peter?
That's metagaming.
Okay, right, well I'm going to cast Turn Undead. If they're 2 and they fail, it becomes Destroy Undead. So I'll let you decide.
How does that work again?
It-
What does it look like? What are you doing?
Each undead that you can see or hear within 30 feet, you must make a wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails its saving throw and it's below CR 1 or 2, it dies. If not, it runs away for a minute.
Yeah, you're casting it on the particular one?
No, it's all of
It's
them.
everything he can see.
It's everything I
Within
can
30
see.
feet.
So it's all of them.
What
Peter, come on, man. This is like the 3rd time I've done this. You should learn by now.
the...
Jesus.
Alright. Shit, that's all of them.
against
Okay.
every point.
I'll...
Be
okay.
right back.
He sounds so disheartened.
Funny enough,
No,
this is
it's-
exactly
I
how he
have to
sounded
roll-
last time.
I have to roll 8 wisdom saving
That's
throws.
not my fault. Just roll 8d, whatever.
20.
Okay.
8d, 20.
1.
Oh, you're having a
Shit.
biscuit, aren't you?
Yeah, he's
That's just the first one.
That's just the first one, it's fine.
Yay!
he's down. Oh wait, that was
No,
a
he
pass.
passed.
I was
Wasn't
gonna
He
say,
passed.
is he not
that was
passed?
that was a critical pass, mate. It's everything below
Like-
15.
it? Busted.
Yeah, so yeah, it's a wisdom saving throw. So
Right, so
whatever
that's
their wisdom
pass.
is.
Just / roll 8d20, Peter.
Right.
And it'll do all of them at once, and then you know how many have failed, and then just pick the ones you want to fail, basically. It's easier, isn't it, that way? There you go.
What's the DC?
It just says a wisdom saving throw. So whatever their wisdom is.
It's -1, isn't it?
What's the DC I'm looking for?
Hang on.
If I'm wrong, is it not your modifier plus the Oh shit! No, sorry, never.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Ignore me.
Is it my wisdom? That's 18.
Oh, it's
Uh,
your.
It will
See.
be 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your wisdom modifier.
Right. So 8 plus my proficiency.
Wisdom bonus, which your wisdom bonus will be 4, so
Yeah.
that's 12 straight away, plus your proficiency modifier, which I think will be +3 at this
Yeah,
point,
it's
so
plus
15.
3. Yeah. 15.
15.
Right, so there's an easy way to find it, Mike. If you
No,
look
it's
under your
15.
if you look under your spells,
Yeah.
top you've got modifier spell attack, save
Okay.
DC.
Gotcha.
Save
Yeah.
DC is the one.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 15.
So 15. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 fails, and yeah. So you're gonna die.
Passes, isn't it?
Sorry, 4 passes.
Yeah.
1, 2. So these skeletons practically, well, they actually explode. And these, they have to run away from you, do they?
No, only if they fail.
You should have 4 skeletons left, Peter. You had
I
4.
thought I was making it quicker. I've slowed it down, I think.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, so this one. So do they have? Sorry, you say they have to run away from you?
No. The ones that pass the save throw don't. They just stay where they are.
Okay.
Basically, what it is if there's any level sort of below 2, they die. If it's only say level 3 or 4, then they run away. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
all right, so
the ones that
those-
pass the fine, they stay where they are.
So those skeletons actually popped, and these 4 are still going.
Okay. I've got
And it,
a bonus action. Hang on, find it. I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon. Is there one that's nearly dead? You said there was one with the head nearly hanging off.
it's already popped.
Okay, I'll get another
There
one.
it is.
Serious is covering it.
16 to hit. 10 points
That's
of
a
damage.
hit.
I'll do it on that one. Sorry, I'll do it on this one next to the Keris.
Okay.
It's 10 points of damage.
Like you casting, what does it look like?
Sorry, what?
What does it look like? What are you casting?
I'm casting Spiritual Weapon, so I conjure a staff, shall we say, or a mace, and I fling it,
Nice.
spinning over and over and over and over again. A ghostly light as it hits the skeleton, a shard of light smashes it, and a thunder crack as it makes contact.
Okay. Thundercrack, you say?
It's
Oh
cold.
gosh.
Like that, yes.
Okay, so yeah, so that one is still going now, unfortunately.
Fair enough.
And next up is Omadon.
Yeah, I'm going to cast Crown and Madness on this one, so it needs to do a Wisdom saving throw of 14.
They are pretty stupid, these. He fails.
Cool. So I'm going to have that attack this one.
Right, so what do you command it to do something?
No, well, yeah, I'll just stick it up one thing.
Humanoid, is it? A skeleton's humanoid?
Yeah, it's a human skeleton, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess I did say that. Yeah, I guess I did say they are human skeletons. See the range. So a twisted crown of jagged iron appears on its head.
Can
Madness
I play
glows.
with madness? That's all I ever think of when anyone plays Crown of Madness.
The
Do
charm
it again
target
for
must
me,
use
go
this
on.
action for creature other than itself. Mentally choose. Okay, so this thing is going to attack that skeleton there. It is short sword.
That's its action as well. So it don't actually
Oh, is
get
it?
an action. Yeah.
Okay. So he misses. So he pokes. He tries to poke the skeleton next to it. He's like, "Dude, what?" And he misses.
Oh,
And is that you done?
yeah.
And the order is the skeleton. So we'll start from the top. Rather the one nearest Keris. It's going to attack. Keris.
Yes.
It's a miss. So it swings its sword and misses. This skeleton is going to attack Elston. One next to her.
No.
He misses. Nope.
No, big
He
fat no.
misses. This skeleton is going to move here and attack Felston. The 18 misses.
That misses.
Nice.
And then this skeleton is going to move
This one doesn't get a turn.
in a different skeleton. Oh, you're right.
That-
Sorry.
That's a fair point, actually.
Yeah, he doesn't get a turn. But we'll just call it that it was this one.
Yeah.
Then next up is Felston.
I'm gonna attack this one in front of me.
Right.
And let's go for the
That battle tax down.
battle tax. That's an 11.
It's a miss.
That's a miss.
It clangs against the wall.
I'm gonna make an attack on that one again. So using the battle tax.
You're raging right now. You do, "Roar!"
Arr. Oh.
and you scream, "Fucking have it!" and that clangs off the wall as well.
Right. As I'm gonna use a. I've gone into frenzy, so it means I can get a single melee attack as a bonus action. Will you let me have that?
Okay.
Okay, right. So battle tax again.
Only because you're going to get a level of exhaustion when it runs out.
I know. Oh, it's terrible, isn't it?
Oh, 21.
21.
Well, that is easily a hit.
And because that hits, I get 7 gold.
So you do. Yeah, so you lose your shit and just smash this thing, but it's still alive.
Okay.
On
And
death.
that's me gone.
Are you done? Yeah, okay.
I am done.
Next up is Keris.
Sorry, Peter. At the end of its turn, it gets to roll another wisdom saving throw to dispel the spell. Sorry.
Do it now. Passes. So it shakes its head and it comes to. That's his turn done, I guess.
Yeah.
Rid of that. Yep. Next up is Keris Hope.
Okay. Can I just check? Has anyone hit this one yet?
Yep.
Okay. Is it blooded or?
Well, there's no blood, but it is literally
blood?
just legs and a spine, and one arm holding a sword.
Okay. I'm gonna cast ensnaring strike on the one next to it.
Yeah.
Which means next time I hit it with a weapon, blah blah blah, phony mass. I'll put it in. And then obviously I'm gonna attack that one hopefully with my longsword.
Let's see.
Okay, I'm gonna pick one of my lucky spots and roll again. Where
So
is it?
you've cast ensnaring strike.
Yeah, on that
that-
one.
So that automatically does 2 piercing damage. That's fine. Then you're hitting it with a longsword but missing.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use a lucky
Yeah.
slot and re-roll.
All right. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Ooh,
18.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You kind of bring your longsword down on it, and from head to what used to be groin, it just splits in half, and the bones just fall to the ground.
Well, that's disappointing, but okay.
And it's dead. Is that disappointing?
Because I want it next time. It takes an extra 1d.
All right.
Yeah. Anyway, and then I'm gonna use my shield thingy bonus action on this one to push it away from me.
Okay. You done?
Yeah.
Ziggy.
Okay, Ziggy is gonna step up to this position and stab this skeleton in the back,
By the way.
which is amazing because I get advantage because Felston stood there, which is beautiful. Isn't that a beautiful thing? No, it's not advantage, in fact, because it's not quite the same. I can sneak attack it though. So here we go. Let's see if we. Oh my goodness, you're not gonna believe this.
Let's say
You
it's
rolled a 1, didn't you?
It's
3.
another one.
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh,
Right,
Said
with the
advantage, though, right?
offhand. Come on, guys. With the offhand.
Melt
Here
them
we
over
go.
a candle.
Yes!
6.
17.
Oh, nice.
That's a hit.
So,
Just-
I can use my sneak attack damage now because Felston is stood there. That's what I was confusing with advantage. So I get an additional 4d6 on top of this.
Whoa.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Never
So,
mind, this skeleton's already crumbling, but yeah.
who cares, man? It's all
Yeah,
fun,
yeah,
isn't
go
it?
for it, go for it.
So, he takes 9, 11, 17
Yeah, he's-
plus 4, 21 points of damage.
You stick that dagger in and twist it, and it somehow unravels the entire skeleton, and it just, blah, 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 just falls to the ground.
Excellent. That's what we were hoping for. Finally, it only took me 6 swings to actually hit something.
Is that you done?
Yeah, that's me out.
Arlo.
I think I'm going to cast Turn Undead again.
Okay.
So 15 dex saving throw, please. For the 2 remaining. Fail and fail. Poof poof.
Yeah. So they just pop in this bright, radiant light, and you are out of combat.
And
Congrats.
scene.
Nice.
Yay!
A well-oiled machine.
Believe it or not, chaps, I didn't manage to get in the front door. she seemed quite hesitant to let us in.
Oh, what?
I think. What was the name of the chap again? It was
Nikolai.
Nikolai was the name of the chap in the bed. I can't recall the name, but it might be one of her sons.
Yeah, did we not meet him at the pub the other day, yesterday?
If I recall, we might have done. Yes, it's very strange. I did offer to bring the chap back from the dead, and she turned me down. So.
But she didn't. They didn't really get on, did they? I think from memory, they
but
they
still,
didn't like her
a
very
mother
much.
and a son. Clearly, you'd think she'd want him saved, but
You would think that, yeah.
let's have a look.
She's an odd one.
These, Peter, these footsteps.
Hmm?
Are they going?
They
to the
lead
mid- are they-
strangely to you, don't they?
Yeah, I was going to say, are they going to the middle of a wall for any reason?
Just footsteps everywhere, yeah.
Yeah, I know, but on the map, it's literally just to this point, like there's a secret door here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Can I perceive perhaps if there's an opening?
No, you don't. Sorry, you don't need. You don't need to roll an ability check.
Okay.
There is a secret door there.
Oh, okay. Can I locate the opening hatch or ask maybe Ziggy if he knows anything? Sorry, Ziggy, I don't mean to be racially stereotype you, but you might have a way with locks.
There's no
Ziggy's
visible
like,
locks on this door.
There's how many locks?
No visible lock.
No visible locks.
Maybe a job for Felston.
Ziggy starts to like knock on it and see if there's any hollow points sounding on the door.
You're knocking on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have a perception check.
Alrighty. 22.
Okay. As you kind of feel around and knock on it, you push a door open.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Ziggy pokes his head in and he's like,
Nope.
doesn't look like my kind of thing, chaps.
I'm just going to nip to the loot on that note.
Yeah, so am I.
I think.
Is anyone else getting music? Because mine was on earlier, but now it's not.
It's not very quiet.
I heard a little bit.
My favourite track.
I don't know
as
what's happening. We can hear some at Dilla.
Yeah, very faint.
Yeah, there's really like faint, gentle music just playing in the background.
Oh, can't hear it. I can see it on the music bit, but not hear anything.
Possibly is my sort of thing. This, being a tiefling,
Yeah.
hereditary demon, son of the devil sort of thing.
Rightio.
I wouldn't go on
Son of the devil himself.
possibly great grandchild.
Like
Great grandchild.
descendant of Asmodeus.
Yeah.
I dread to think what conversation I've walked in on.
Middle name's Beelzebub.
Beelzebub. Has anybody heard of the band Ghost, or am I just...
Yeah, I've heard of Ghost.
Yeah.
The cheesy Swedish metal band that aren't really a metal band.
I'm trying to think of what they're called.
I've still got Maiden in my head, to be fair.
You've got what in your head?
Still got Maiden in my head after that Crown of Madness moment. I'm just sat there going, yes, I should have been a bard.
Oh, I have a bit of useless trivia for the group. A bottle of what the hell is this wine called? A bottle of Oyster Bay is about 25 New Zealand dollars, which is about £6 more. So it's cheaper to buy it in England than it is in New Zealand. So
Oh, there
there's
you
a bit
go.
of trivia for.
You take it home and import it.
I just go home and go, oh, that's expensive. I'm not paying that.
Import the export.
I know, it's if I go home and I'm like, oh, how much will I pay for that? And I divide it by 2, I'm like, I wouldn't pay that in England. Why am I paying it here?
How often do you
You're
go
on
home?
holiday.
Charles?
Sorry?
How often do you go home?
About once a year. I was going to go at the end of December, but unfortunately, because of the
There's a
COVID and
dumpster
all that.
fire.
Oh, they've got no COVID. I talked to my mum and my sister who live over there. Perfectly, like, normal life. No social distancing, no masks, no social Yeah, it's like bog standard.
Amazing.
Yeah, they've done like super well. It's like I technically could go home and spend 2 weeks, and I'm like in a quarantine. I'm like, nah.
I'm really jealous of your Prime Minister.
Oh, she's got her head on her shoulders. That one.
Hey, what's up with Boris?
Got what?
Boris
Well,
doesn't know
well,
his
Big
Sorry.
joke,
elbow.
big joke. Sorry.
Right, let's not go there.
Alright.
Let's,
I was about to say, can we leave politics out of it? Because it really ain't a great
Yeah.
topic to start getting into, is it?
No, definitely not.
I will say the one thing I would say as I enjoy the Nando's danger chart. You know, the 1 to 5 where it looks like, you know, top's hot and then the bottom's like lime and chili and all that crap.
Yep. So you are in this room. Oh no, you're not. Are you standing
we
outside?
just sort of popped our head in. What the fuck is this?
Would the magic people like to go in first?
I'll pop in.
Ben, I think this might be one of my relatives.
I'm not sitting on a chair though.
Just enough chairs for us all.
Right. So sorry. I was just catching up. So flickering candles in iron holders fill this room with light and shadows. This room has a 10-foot high ceiling and a large black pentagram inscribed on the stone floor, as you can see. At each point on the pentagram rests a wooden chair, and there's empty chairs.
So if there's nothing else, there's no bodies
Just
or.
remember- I can see tokens flashing past the screen here.
There's a little aura appeared by the top of the
Oh, yeah,
stairs as
there's
well. Just to-
3,
Hey,
4.
what's that doing there? I don't know what that's doing. That's for my eyes only.
Ah.
5 tokens flash past.
As you as you're standing around chatting, you hear like excited voices and footsteps approaching the cellar.
Oh shit! Should we dash in that room?
Some
Dash it-
back in here.
Yeah, dash in the room, and then
The pentagram room.
Yeah, the pentagram room.
You shutting the door behind you, or is Ziggy going in?
Is
Come on,
Ziggy back?
Ziggy.
He's going to bed.
I'm gonna shut the door behind me if Zicky's hiding in the bed.
Yeah, Ziggy's gonna dive under one of these cots and hide, I think.
Right, so you hear excited voices and footsteps approaching the cellar, and 4 people dressed funny enter the room.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna
And-
grab.
They're carrying books,
Oh,
and they're
Not sure.
heading. Sorry,
they're not sharp books, are they?
they got a funny dress, haven't they? Yeah, and they're heading for the door.
Oh, brilliant.
Uh,
I'm
If
going to cast darkness. I'm going to tell everyone grab hold of my cloak, so you know which way to go.
oh yeah. So I'll move up there.
So this is like bullet time. Okay, so you cast darkness.
This is my other.
This is going to be interesting because nobody can see apart from Dylan, but I don't know how to make Dylan be able to see.
So I
um,
think I remember where things are.
Should we go
But
back
they're
on
all-
the rules where the screen is open? But never mind. Ignore me, please.
Okay, so fuck. I'm just gonna that's not gonna work. You need to be able to see what's going on. So these well, we're just gonna say that you lot can't see what's going on. Only Dylan can. So they push this door open and excitedly go and sit in these chairs.
Can they see where the chairs are?
Shit, no, they can't. Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry. So these dudes kind of wander in, and
What
they're
the
like,
hell?
they're like, don't understand that everything's dark. They're like, Sergey, not Sergey, because that's a famous name. Let me see. Boris, didn't you leave the candles on last night? And he's like, yeah, I did, but I can see outside this door, but I can't see inside. And they're totally confused, so they leave the room because I don't know what else to do. Dylan, are you gonna do something?
Well, I'm hoping they'd give us a way out, maybe, and not just loiter on the door.
They just stand at the door, scratching their heads.
Can anyone throw a
and-
device?
Sorry, can anyone?
I can use Thermatargy to boom my voice. I was thinking about maybe casting Spiritual Guardians as they came in and fill the room up with angelic holy angels and then kill them all.
Ooh.
Or at least
Or
scare the
just
living
hide it.
shit out of them.
So anyway, I casted that on my dagger. So
What are you doing? Sorry.
that were cast on my dagger. It wasn't cast on a specific spot on the map.
What
We're
was,
about 2 minutes.
So everyone,
what was cast on your dagger? Sorry.
darkness. So it follows me.
Right. No, it's an area of effect, isn't it?
It says you can. Point you choose is on an object you are holding.
What the? Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Right. So, what the shit? So you walk out, and they're like, "What the hell? What is happening? Why is everything going dark? Am I going blind? Am I having a stroke?" What are you saying? What are you doing, Dylan?
Right,
I
I'm
don't know. No.
I'm going to say
One
I'm
of them-
going to use
One of
Thermatargy.
them says, I just felt something brush past me. Was that you, Boris? No, it wasn't me.
I'm going to use my Thermatargy to boom my voice and say, "You have chosen the path of darkness. My angels will show you the light." And on saying light, I will cast Spirit Guardians. And yeah, they flit around you. I'll just share it on. Hang on. No. God damn it. How do you share on?
Like the sound of this one. You just click.
No, yeah, I've got it. Yeah, display VTT. There you go, Pete. Read that, sunshine. Yeah, they have to make a saving throw.
Say is it 30-foot radius, Dylan?
60 foot.
60 foot. Okay, so everything's Everything's
Pitch
in
black.
darkness.
What did I miss?
We've got
Got
Mike.
it.
You're
We've got
under
Mike
attack.
booming his voice with thaumaturgy, and he's going to cast. Was it spiritual guardian?
Spirit guardians. So basically, I fill the room with a number of angels, and they attack.
I know what this is.
Right. So you fill this room with a number of angels, and they can't see them.
Good.
And they're like, "What? Who said that?"
You could take darkness off now.
And Boris says, "Lady Wachter, this role play is scaring me. It's not what I signed up for."
Oh, one of them's Lady Wagner.
They're kind of talking into the darkness.
They all have to make a wisdom saving throw, Pete.
Do they?
Yeah. On a 15 or less, they take 4d8 radiant damage. Oh, okay, they passed. He failed. One more.
Okay. So one of them, so he just drops dead.
No, he takes 48 damage.
Right. Well, that's
Takes 20
fine.
points.
So he,
Wait,
It
aren't you
just-
rolling skeletal saving throws there?
yeah, I couldn't find the thing.
Oh,
for these
okay,
dudes.
fair enough.
They die. The one dies immediately, and the other one says, "Boris, did you feel something?" Boris, and you hear somebody stumble and trip. And he's like, "What the fuck?" And he's like, "What? There's a body here. I can't see what's happening." And they start kind of. What the fuck? They're just kind of feeling around in the dark, and only Omadon can see this. So they're kind of going in random directions, and they're tripping over beds and tripping over each other. And he's like, "I don't like this anymore. This isn't the book club I signed up for." And they kind of like, "Oh, there's stairs over here," and he's like, "Follow my voice," and they're following him. And this is interesting role play. So yeah, they're like, "Oh, I can feel the railings. Yes, sir, let's go," and they fucking leave.
Bro, I'm gonna turn
They're
off
gone.
darkness.
That was some excellent role play there, boys, girls.
That dreaded darkness.
Nice one,
And-
Amadan.
You're all standing here in darkness. All right,
Turn
okay.
it off.
You've switched off the darkness,
Switched off the darkness.
and I shouldn't have deleted him really. There is the corpse of a human male on the floor, and he's dressed up in a pretty cheap cosplay outfit.
Check him over. See if you've got any ID
Yeah.
papers and money and stuff.
He's all he's got is actually doesn't have anything on him. He's just wearing his outfit. A really cheap. How do you describe it? It's what you see in the picture. It's like a really cheap looking cosplay outfit.
And just says to the group that
He's human, and he's very much like a commoner.
did you hear that one of them was Lady Wacky, you know?
Vakanir.
For clarity, in case I didn't roleplay it properly, they thought Lady Wachter was playing a trick on them.
All right, so she wasn't actually there.
Can I
She
grab
was there.
what?
They thought she were playing a game on him with the darkness, I think. Is that right, Peter?
Okay. I say one of us grabs his outfit and we make our move on the house.
Let's do it.
If I may make a recommendation, Marlo, you're probably the closest of all of us to being the most.
Human looking. Male human looking.
Okay, I'll dress up in his clothes then.
Yeah, good point. So are you putting his clothes on?
Yeah, why not?
Are you heading upstairs?
Sure. I'll go first, chaps.
Tentatively.
Okay, bear with me. I have to move some things around.
Pete wasn't expecting this.
Was not
Dastardly bastards.
the Spanish Inquisition.
We do keep you on your toes, don't we?
It's true. I'll never complain that you don't keep me on my toes. Okay, so you ascend the staircase.
Do, 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 do.
The-
Before we leave the basement, do I notice anything of value down here, or is it just all rubbish?
okay, I'll scroll back down.
Sorry to be a bother.
Sorry to be a penny
Should-
pincher.
Pots. Although, let's have Ziggy give me a perception check.
You got a dice cup?
Oh, sorry. Me. I thought you said someone else for some reason. I'm just staring at it like, what?
I thought I had a dice cup. I thought I had a.
Oh, do you know
Oh,
what?
it might
Roll20
be.
can just do one.
You feel something. You feel something brush past you.
I feel something brush past me.
Yep.
But I don't see anything.
And you are at the. So iron torch sconces cling to the wall of a stone staircase that cuts its way through the heart of the old house. Are you all going up?
Yeah,
Okay.
Ziggy's gonna go up.
Okay, so you ascend the stairs to.
Does that bring me up here?
Okay, okay, I see where you are. Oh, sorry, I come back. Moving talking, sir. Moving talking. He's on the wrong floor.
Okay.
Never mind. I'm just talking to myself. You were gonna go this way. Okay. So you are in a closet.
Can
as
I have a
you,
look on the outside
obviously-
of the closet?
No. I mean, you do hear kind of distant talking.
Okay, open the door.
You open the door into here, and you are in a vestibule
Okay.
with at the back door.
Where is the noise coming from? The talking, left or right?
It's coming from kind of direction.
Okay, open this door here.
Okay. You are in a storage room. There's a bunch of crates with full of old clothes,
Wine.
some barrels, a lot of barrels actually.
What's the barrels filled with, Peter?
3 of the barrels have drinking water. 2 of them are empty, although they smell quite strongly of wine. And 1 full wine barrel.
Okay. Mark the one that has the wine. in.
The wine barrel is emblazoned with the winery name of the Wizards of Wines.
Okay.
The wine's name is Red Dragon Crush. That's the top tier wine.
The good shit.
Good shit.
Okay.
It's now extremely rare.
I'll mark the barrel with the wine in so we can pick it quickly on the way out.
Can I go upstairs as well? Am I allowed up?
Sorry, where have you gone?
Can I go upstairs with them?
Could I
Everyone's
as well,
coming,
please?
aren't they?
I thought you were all going together.
Yeah.
I thought
While
they
I'm,
were.
while I'm up here, I'm going to relocate the barrel of Red Dragon Crush downstairs, and I'll keep it with me.
Downstairs.
That's a spiffing idea.
We're not better going out the front or the back door.
I'd say better going out the cellar door since it was unlocked originally. So I'm
Okay.
just hanging out in the basement with a barrel of wine.
Maybe we
And
should
Coke
unbolt
Zero.
the back door in case we need to make a quick exit, though. Ready?
Like
Yep.
that
makes sense.
idea.
I like that idea. Right, I'm back up with a barrel of wine under my arm.
Okay.
Okay.
Open this door, Peter.
Okay. You open this door into the kitchen where cook is standing. And how are you opening this door? Are you kicking it in?
No,
I
slowly.
mean, you're
With purpose, but
Have a-
slowly. I'm
have
supposed
a
to be.
sleight of hand.
I'm supposed to be a guest. Remember?
Sleight of hand from the cleric, please.
Good God. Oh, +2. That might not be too bad. Fingers crossed, chaps.
Ooh.
18.
Yeah, she's chopping away at some food. Hasn't noticed you.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and stop Marlowe, and just be like shh, and like let me deal with it, sort of thing.
I'll step aside. Don't kill.
By the way,
Ziggy.
this kitchen is spotless.
So Ziggy knows where the main stairs are, doesn't he? Because he's been upstairs. So in relation to his position right now, where's the main stairs? Here, right? Through this door?
I'll just reveal it.
Yeah. Don't kill her. Now you give me a real quandary, Marlowe.
We try
okay.
not to kill the innocent.
Ziggy is going to use his stealth
It's humming a bit as well. Little
and
tune.
and sneak through here and straight up the stairs.
Okay. As it's you and not Marl, yeah, just give us a stealth.
Here we go.
Versus her perception. Let me roll her perception first.
I
We'll
don't know
call
whether
it-
I trust Roll20 for this, to be honest with you.
I'll just roll a straight 20. Oh shit.
We all sneak through on that one.
She's got her
You-
AirPods in and
you-
she's just chopping away, not thinking about it. Like,
You form a conga line.
Yeah.
Conga, conga, conga.
29. There you go. I'm a
Oh,
ghost.
nice.
He is entirely oblivious.
She's got a slap chop out. She's chopping away. Slap, slap,
no,
slap,
she-
slap, 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 slap.
She's obviously in the zone with this chopping of the vegetables, and I mean, with the one, she's not aware of anything right now.
Right, so Ziggy's made his way through here, and up the stairs we go.
Okay.
Even
Are
fell
you guys all following me up the stairs?
Yeah.
Oh,
Right. Okay. I mean,
Oh, yeah. Why not? Fuck it.
one
Yeah.
man can make a swift exit. 5, maybe not. Is all I'm thinking.
I might just hang around by the back door.
But on the plus side, 5 of us could easily murder every single person in the house, maybe.
Very
Maybe. Always a
Hey.
maybe. It's, maybe.
As long as it's not got a dragon in there, we're okay.
Listen, what I'm terrified about is this butler knows Bartitsu or something and is going to kill me with a walking stick or something.
Just bite it too.
It is the art of martial arts using a walking stick.
Peter,
Oh, fine.
can I ask a question? Like, I'm obviously on the inside of this. I'm gonna say it's the pantry, and I've gone to here. Can I just open the
I
door?
don't see where you are.
that's the
Oh,
cellar door.
That's
So
the
you're-
cellar door. We'd have to go out the back, really.
Oh,
Yeah,
tits! Then
go
in that
downstairs
case,
and then
I've snuck
Yeah.
upstairs with everyone with the barrel of wine
The
under my
barrel
arm.
of wine. I'm gonna
Yeah.
need. I mean,
You could always go outside with it, down to
Uh,
the cellar
Yeah.
and back out.
I'll tell you
Yeah.
what. Everybody roll a stealth check, and on a 1, you get noticed. However, Felston has disadvantage because you're carrying a flipping barrel.
Stealth check.
That's a for me that's a 21, and then I'll roll again just for. Oh, please be nice. And then that's 11.
You've got +4 stealth. There's no way you're gonna miss it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you all just
Yes.
saunter past this woman who might as well have AirPods in her ears, listening to Kevin Bacon doing Footloose.
Stealth Masters.
Masters. Yeah. So you are upstairs.
Right.
Right.
Living the best
So-
life.
It's this room we need to be in.
Which room was the girl in?
The girl's on the left.
You're coming up, Felston. Can we
Yeah,
crawl? Come.
I'm here. Thief tools broke. Bloody hell. Unless you want a crowbar, I'm no good. If
Hang
you
on.
want something a
Let's
bit
do the
more.
crowbar in while there's still people in the house.
Don't crowbar, are you saying?
No,
Yeah.
no crowbar.
Oh, shite. You're checking the guy over then.
I was going to wait to do that because I don't know what sort of noise he's going to make when I bring him back from the dead. He might be a little bit shocked.
Right. So I think first thing, find out whether the girl's door locks from the inside or the outside, shall we? Because that was something that we blatantly, well, I say we, I use the royal we, I blatantly didn't ask.
You're the lock expert then, yeah?
Right.
Is there any noise coming from upstairs, Peter? Like, is there anyone else on this floor by the sounds of it, apart from the girl?
Perception check.
Yeah.
Danger sense. Does that count for anything?
Hang on.
I mean,
you
we've
don't-
broke into someone's house. I'm pretty sure we're in danger at any given point if we get caught.
Do you know what?
20.
That's very true.
You hear meowing,
Get.
but real meowing, and it's not loud meowing. It's just more like quiet meowing
Real meowing.
from this door.
It's a cat.
Real
Where?
meowing. Did you say?
Real meowing.
Real meowing.
Is this door locked?
Door is locked.
For a crowbar, it's not, but you know.
The little door, this door, it's locked, is it?
Can you check if they're locked from the inside or the outside, Ziggy?
Yeah, that's the key thing, isn't it?
As you're all milling about outside this door, you hear someone from behind the door. Here. Someone there? You come back for me?
We have. Be quiet.
If you're answering back, you're gonna have to give me a sleight. Is it sleight of hand or stealth?
Stealth, I would imagine.
Yeah, give me a stealth.
It's +2
Whisper.
either way, so
Whisper.
15.
Okay, yeah. So you're certain that no one can hear you. So what are you saying?
We've come back for you. Please be quiet. We don't want to raise any alarm.
Wait, have you come to take me away?
Yes.
You hear the door click as it unlocks.
Kick the fucking door in. Smash.
Police!
Okay, I've got a few things going on. Just bear with me.
Have me all, Peter.
So you see Stella, Stella Wachter.
Stella! Does she look like that?
I don't know. This has been a regular complaint for Curse of Strahd. I've not shown you quite a lot of pictures of NPCs because for entirely unknown reasons, the guy that designed this game has made these really horrific looking, a bit too grim for people that aren't that grim
Yeah.
icons.
You're not very
So-
sympathetic to them. Fucking Jesus.
No, they're not very flattering,
Yeah.
are
No,
they?
you can't come with us, you little ghoul.
Strahd's a horror. Like, it's meant to be dark and nasty, isn't it? You know.
Well, you know.
Yeah, but some of it is just completely unnecessary, and this is one of them. So yeah, ignore the visage.
Right. Yes, we're here to rescue. We're going to try and revivify your the chap in the next room. Is that your brother, Nikolai?
She says, Who? My brother? Which brother? Nikolai? What do you mean Nikolai the Second? He's probably out drinking with the other one. Carl.
Oh, who's the man in the bed next door?
Next door is my brother's room. I don't know.
Would you follow us, please? Be quiet. And
Tiptoes.
try and lead her into here.
Oh, this room.
Yeah. Before she steps in, I'll be like, please be aware. There's an actual corpse on the bed. Please don't be alarmed. We're going to try.
She looks horrified.
We're going to try
and
and revivify him, though. Please do not be horrified. If you raise the alarm in any way, we may not be able to save you.
So you're going to do this in front of a already traumatized girl. Okay.
No, we're not going to revivify. I'm just going to say I just wanted to identify the body so we can sort of go. Right, okay, that's so.
She looks horrified, but she kind of takes a deep breath and nods.
Right. If you don't want to do this, you don't have to do this. We can just I'll revivify him and find out who he is afterwards.
One sec.
Do 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 do.
Is that the Price is Right theme song?
It's Jeopardy. Do 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 do
Oh,
do
it's too.
do 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 do.
Okay, so what's... Sorry, I'm back in the room.
Which was I just said, like, if she doesn't want to do it, she doesn't have to. We'll find out. But I'd rather know who I'm trying to revivify before I do it, as to whether it's worth it.
So she looks horrified, but she nods. She takes a deep breath and nods.
Okay. Lead her into the room.
Okay.
And let her identify the body.
So are you like pulling back the sheet?
Just
Reveal his face.
just to reveal the face.
She takes one look at it, and she's pressing both of her hands against her face to the point where her face is like going white.
Okay, put the sheet back.
She's screaming under those hands.
I'm gonna.
And she's saying, "Daddy, Daddy." Just as that happens, you hear a click from over where Ziggy is, and as you all look to see, look at him, he drops unconscious.
Oh shit!
Ziggy does.
Yeah, and there's a box sitting there open, with some kind of green liquid dripping from the edge.
Oh, Ziggy, what have you been doing?
I'm gonna run over and grab Ziggy away from the box.
Unconscious.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach out and grab him. So I've got one arm of under one arm is a barrel of wine, and the other arm is under. I've got Ziggy.
Okay.
Hang on. I've got something here that can remove poison.
I've got a message from Craig saying, "You bastard."
Craig drops out then.
No, he got me with a big old fishing hook and said there was a box in the room, so I was like, ooh, a box.
So he's messaging me saying, "Can I open the box?" And he did, and he's poisoned and unconscious.
Yeah, but
Oh, in that case, then just leave him. No,
Sarah.
Stella looks too horrified
okay, cover the body back
to
up.
react to that.
should we take her back out of the room?
Yeah.
Come with
She
me,
she
Stella.
runs. She sprints to her room, quite loudly.
Great.
Oh,
Where was it? I found it earlier. So I'm just looking through my spell list. There is one here that removes, but I can't remember what it is.
oh, the poison. Do you want me to do it? I've got one for poison.
Yeah, go on. You take care of Ziggy and I'll.
You stay in that room, Cirrus, and I'll come to you.
I've got to put my hands on him.
Oh yeah, no. You stay in the room with Stella, and I'll come to you.
Stella
And
here.
Yeah, I'll lock the door behind me.
All right. Can I come out though?
No, because you've made a lot. She's made a lot of noises. She's run across, isn't she?
You're all making a lot of noise.
Oh shit! Well, I can't do it then, Mal.
Right,
Oh shit! I'm gonna stealthily go back into Stella's room if I'm able.
Okay. Just tell me what's going on because it's getting quite busy here to say you're doing all this stealthily.
Okay.
So you hear from downstairs after Stella ran into her room. You hear from downstairs someone saying, "Stella, is that you?"
I'm gonna cast
Just gonna
magic
say,
here.
tell her it's okay. Tell him it's okay.
No. Tell him it's leave me alone. Just scream out, leave me alone.
She's freaking out. She's freaking out right now. But she's just seen the corpse of her father.
Can I pretend I'm Stella and go, leave me alone?
Give me a deception check.
That's a 27.
Nice, nice.
You just hear someone go, "Oh, okay," and you lucky buggers. Right? What's happening now?
Right, I'm trying to find this spell that cures poison. I found it earlier for...
Is it not? Is it lesser restoration? Let me put you out of your misery.
Yes, it is. Thank you.
Yeah.
So I cast Lesser Restoration on Ziggy.
Okay. Does that just instantly remove poison?
Yeah, the condition will be removes one disease or one condition afflicting it, which is poisoned.
Okay.
So I think cure poison and...
You're shooting spells all over the place.
Well, no, it's a touch. It's not shooting. It's just... So I go over, touch him, and then I go back and cast Revivify.
Okay, so he's no longer poisoned, but he is still unconscious.
Okay. And then I'll cast Revivify on
Okay.
on the corpse.
So what does it look like? I've never seen Revivified before. You're the cleric.
I basically do my Mr. Miyagi. I rub my hands together. I conjure up the image of my Lord Cord in my mind. A thunder and lightning crackling between my fingers. And I touch his chest and pass energy and lightning through his body to jumpstart his heart again.
Okay, you do that. He wakes up screaming, wailing, as this life energy comes back into him. But even though you've seen like cleric masters that taught you this, you've seen them do this before. You've never seen this kind of reaction. He is screaming, and his eyes are like rolling back in his eyes in their sockets.
Okay. I'm also going to cast Healing Word. No Prayer of Healing, I think. 3rd level, which will give him 3d8 plus 4 wounds. Was that a bit overkill? It's probably a bit overkill. I'll do 2nd level Prayer of Healing, which is 2d8 plus 4.
Okay. He is back alive anyway.
Yeah, I know, but just get him so he's not quite so... What the...
There's another grim, and you hear running downstairs.
Jesus Christ! What have I just revivified?
You hear someone running, like footsteps running towards you.
Okay.
This is kind of half bullet time. Just make a couple of decisions and then we'll move on.
Okay. So he's
Can I cast
revivified.
a message and have some whispering going on downstairs? Just to distract them.
This person that is running is not responding to whispers or anything like that.
When you locked in this room, Constance, did you lock
so
the door?
Yeah, I locked the door as I came in.
You hear Fiona coming up the stairs, and she's saying, Stella, are you okay? She's slowly coming up the stairs. Just not there. She's not there. She is here. She's kind of looking around. Are you all like tucking in?
I'm gonna gesture to Stella, say, "Go away." Just say, "Go away." Just say, "Go away."
She's just staring at the wall with like not bloodshot, but red eyes and tears streaming down her face.
Then I'm gonna pretend to be Stella and go, "Go away, go away."
gonna have to give me another deception.
Sorry, deception or
Deception.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, she's completely not buying it. She says, "Who's there?" She walks up to the door and she kind of tries the handle. Then sees that is this bedroom door open then?
This bedroom door is locked. I locked it when I came in.
The one where Amadon and everybody else is. Did you shut the door?
I didn't shut the door.
I did when I just come in. Then I were up the stairs.
Well, she pushes the door. What do you do?
Cast darkness.
I've no more spell slots.
He's a warlock. They get one spell slot and that's it.
Crap.
Two.
Two, sorry.
Can I just remind you, Marlo, you're still wearing the outfit?
I am. I don't know how I'm going to explain. I've just ruined my husband.
She's pushing on the door now.
I'm pushing
I'll,
back.
I'll say to Amadon,
Temporarily.
Amadon, protect Ziggy. We'll have to deal with this. There's no hiding it now.
Protect who?
Ziggy,
Ziggy, right?
as he's apparently
Who?
unconscious. So stand back and let's see what happens.
She's saying hello. Who's that?
Lady Vaktar,
Pushing on the door.
enter.
Okay, she pushes the door open. She walks in and she is met with a cleric standing next to her bed, a tiefling right in front of her who is considerably taller than her, and an unconscious goblin. And as she scans the room, her eyes fall on her husband. She yelps, "Nikolai!" And he looks at her and he says, "Fiona!" And she just dives onto the bed and she's like hugging and kissing him. It's not a sex scene.
Thank God.
And
Come on, Peter.
Yeah, come on. I want to see a half-dead goat man do his wife. God.
listen, when I was designing the cellar scene, it was either a book club or an orgy, so I went for the book club. Yeah, so she's like, well, she's kneeling like on the bed and she's
Up until that point, I was so proud of you, Peter.
she's looking around and she's entirely she doesn't know what to say. Then
Apologies,
she's just mouthing like what? She's mouthing what the fuck?
my lady. Apologies. I said I'd be able to bring your husband back to life, and I have.
She looks at Nikolai, as if to check that he's still there, and yeah, she's elated, and so is he.
You must tell us what happened.
Really, right now? Okay.
Yeah,
She
I want to know. Damn it.
she says, and Nikolai looks at her and like inquisitively and is like, what did happen? And she says, he looks at him and with tears in her eyes, she says, you died. And he says, but I was just feeling a little bit unwell. And she says, you died 10 years ago. And he's just dumbstruck. She says, it was the common cold, we thought. And yeah, everybody is thoroughly confused in this room.
Okay. Let's add to the confusion. Bring in the child. I communicate to the Felston and Garrus that it's okay.
Yeah, so you kind of yell around the corner.
Yeah.
I'm gonna unlock the
Hang on,
door.
actually, what are you yelling? Because Stella's listening as well.
Garrus, Felton, come. It's safe. It's fine.
Okay.
Bring the child. There's someone she might want to meet.
She's shaking her head. No,
She's already seen him.
you've seen him dead.
Yes.
I'm gonna turn around and go, I promise you Marlowe has helped your father.
She's gonna have to do a persuasion check. And you need to. Yeah, it's gonna be high. You need to do a 17 because she doesn't believe you.
I did a 20.
You did a 20. She relents, and she kind of very very tentatively walks behind you.
I'll be nice and hold her hand.
Okay. So you take her hand and she kind of shuffles down the corridor behind you, but kind of you can feel the tension, and she's not quite. Kind of dragging, but still coming with you. She enters the room, and wow, this is a full room.
It's fine.
She looks at everyone, and she's kind of obviously there are quite a few people in this room, and she sees her mother kneeling on the bed, and she says Mother, what's happening? And her mother kind of sits aside, and her father sits up, and he says, "Oh, my little doll, you're so big." And her eyes fall on him, and she's like, "Papa!" And she dives onto the bed as well, and she is also elated, and she's also very confused about what's just happened, because she didn't know he was here.
She
And
does now.
yeah, there was much rejoicing.
We're taking your wine. Goodbye.
Debt's paid. Yeah.
There's not much else to say really. Lady
She,
Vocta, I assume.
Lady Vacta says, I am in your debt. Twice in a night. I'm so sorry I treated you so poorly.
So you
Well,
should be.
really, you shouldn't be casting spells on people.
Well, we had to make sure that the truth is being told.
She thanks you profusely.
We're here to help and assist in any way we can.
Where are you going, Dylan?
I'm nipping downstairs and grabbing my cloak.
Right, so we're in this scene. Omadon's walked out. Ziggy's still unconscious next to an open chest.
Sorry, we'll just sling him over our shoulder, be fine. Someone wake Ziggy up.
I'm gonna close his chest and try and wake him up.
Oh, I'm gonna rummage through that chest. I'm gonna be like,
Oh,
what
yeah,
is-
well, I'll leave it open.
This is an iron chest. It's lined with sheets of lead, and contains just one thing, and that's bones.
Can I just notice anything about bones? Like, are they human? Are they
Human. They're definitely human.
Oh dear.
Ask the dudes.
And then,
She looks over, and she says, those are the bones of a traitor. A long time ago.
Lady Vocta, I also need to quiz you about your book club downstairs.
I'm going to resolve the box first.
box, please.
Box.
He says, those are the bones of none other than Leo Delisnia. Dun, dun, dun. Guy from the book in the monastery.
Right, I'm taking them. Like, I've got one barrel of wine under my arm, and I've got this iron box full of bones under the other.
She says, no, please, those are a family heirloom.
You owe us quite substantially.
This is the cost.
So this is payment?
Of sorts.
Partial payment.
Sorry?
Partial
Partial.
payment.
Partial payment. And she looks at her husband, and he kind of nods, and she says, very well.
We still need to discuss your book club downstairs, Lady Vocta.
She looks shocked, shocked when you say that. My book club. What do you know about that?
The rather interesting evil pentagram you have painted on the floor.
And her husband looks at her and he says, "Ona, is this true?" And she says, to that. Says, it's true.
Your ambitions are admirable, but to let them slip into such evil ways, nearly unforgivable.
But clubs are evil now?
Not quite book clubs.
She
Satanic
looks at you
cults.
slyly.
Maybe.
Satanic cults.
Well, evil cults. Satan obviously doesn't exist in this realm.
She straightens, she says, "Sir, we are not a cult."
Might we inquire into what book you're reading currently?
She shows you a book, Keris, when you ask that. There's a shelf there's a couple of books in the bedside table where she's clearly been sleeping.
Oh no!
In this room. And you recognize this book straight away, Keris, because you saw it only a few hours earlier.
I did.
Is much older version of the Book of Fanes from Strahd's library.
Book of Fanes.
When you were perusing his library, Strahd's library, after he kind of ducked into his secret passage that you couldn't find.
All right. Yeah.
You were looking through his books, and one of them was labeled "The Fanes of Barovia."
Ask her where she got it from.
She says, "Oh, this thing has been passed down from generation to generation, like everything, really."
I might take it.
She holds it close to her. She says, "Please, you're taking everything."
This book seems to be pertaining to the Lord Strahd. Is that correct?
No, actually, not at all.
All I can say is you've witnessed the power of the light. Yes?
She looks at you a bit confused, like she...
Your husband's breathing next to you. That was the power of the light.
I didn't know. I was trying to remember what you're talking about. She says, yes.
Your daughter once thought she was a cat. That is the power of the light. Bear this in mind.
Looks lovingly at her daughter.
We've given you these things. We are not evil. We are good. Maybe it's time to stop worshipping those that are evil.
Lord Strahd is not evil. He's just he's searching for words.
The
a
devil?
negligent landlord.
He's not a legend.
Devil, certainly not a devil.
He's referred to across the land as the devil. He's responsible for the deaths of thousands.
Superstition.
Stop worshipping evil. Live your life. Be happy. Be free.
I don't think even a persuasion check would. She's completely unswayed.
No, I'm kind of getting that. Right, time to go.
Well, this is going. CS, would you mind popping Ziggy up on my shoulder so I can take him with me?
Yep, I can do. Do you want me to carry him? I could probably carry him.
Nah, shove him on. I'm a luggage
All right.
train at this point, aren't I?
Well, you've
Okay,
got the barrel
fair
of wine, the box of bones, and Ziggy.
Oh,
As well as you will.
what's a goblin on my shoulder at this point, eh?
Stick him in the box, he'll be fine.
Nah, I'm not gonna stick him in there.
Stick
Just
him in
shove
the box for the poison.
Now shove him on my shoulder. Have
Okay.
you cured him of the poison?
Yeah, I think so. He's just unconscious. Yeah.
Yeah, just shove him on my
That
shoulder.
either.
It'll be right. It'll be right.
Until you find people, I bid you a good day. If you'll excuse us.
She says, just one more thing.
Yes.
Are those Boris's vestments you're wearing?
Yes.
Looks you up and down, and she says, "Where's Boris?"
Downstairs, attending the book club.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Till we meet again. Toodaloo.
Could have easily been an orgy.
He slipped on some cock.
All right, away we go.
Okay.
Cheerio.
So you
Cheerio, bye-bye.
you throw Ziggy up over your shoulders, and the bones.
Yep, they're in my left arm. The wine is under my right arm, and Zicky's over my shoulder.
And the girl.
Hold the door open for you.
Oh yeah, the girl. It's like, Sirius, can you deal with the girl, please?
I thought you were going to say throw the girl on your shoulders.
Pete,
Oh,
Not leave
All
me.
right, yeah. Do
Please.
you know? No. I've got Ziggy on the right, and I've got the girl on the left.
No, she's with her parents, and she's just glad to see her dad.
on the way out, I'll be sure to start the crap out of the cook. Good day to you, madam.
Good day. Don't mind me with the goblin. Don't mind me.
Let me roll her perception again.
Oh, please be a 1. I'd be so happy.
I'll tap her on the head.
You tap her on the head, and
Hi.
she looks up and she's she's really startled.
Good day to you, madam.
Um,
Enjoy your shopping.
Good day. She's even more confused than the people upstairs.
Try, madam. And I'm gonna give her a seductive wink.
Yeah, Ernst is. Are you leaving out the back door or the front door?
Does it matter?
I need to know where to put Ernst.
Probably through the front.
Okay, so Ernst just looks at you like with a scowl on his face.
Good day, Ernst. I like your hat.
Bye, Ernst. Love you. Bye.
He's just standing there, just watching you, each one of you, as you leave.
Hatred.
Pure hatred. Yeah, and off you go. And I think we can call that the end of the session.
Yeah, we'll head back to the inn.
Yeah.
It's like depths of night right now.
Sneak back to the inn.
Sneak back to
Yeah.
the inn.
Sneak back to the end.
We'll deal with that next week.
Okay. Oh no.
Cool.
Everybody happy?
Yeah. Pretty happy.